12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida.
Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Midday from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and French fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVB, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LV Sugden, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbad 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal.
You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, and we're going to be discussing what looks like Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, possibly a done deal, in my opinion. Both taking to social media yesterday and definitely insinuating that war is coming and that obviously Tank wants all the smoke. So we have been getting rumors that this fight has been talked about, that it's been in negotiations. Obviously, our sources told us Tank is a lock for December. No date official yet, but with or without Ryan, he is going in December. Now, obviously, I was told that Ryan probably wouldn't be an option. So this news and these Instagram, or rather, Twitter tweets do come as a shock to me, that possibly in the final hour, Ryan and Oscar De La Hoya could have agreed to something. Maybe Oscar's not even involved. Maybe it's strictly Ryan and his attorney, that handles everything for him. But The tweets in question I will screen share in just a bit, and just show you guys that obviously both Ryan and Tank seem to be on the same page, simultaneously coming out with these tweets pretty much right after each other. And a guy like Tank really solidified it by quote tweeting, right? So I'll screen share here, and you'll see the first tweet is Ryan's, and he says, "War is coming." Let me just zoom in on that. As you can see there, he says, "War is coming." And that was at 2:55 p.m. Now, from this next tweet, Tank wastes no time quote tweeting, "Smoke, smoke, smoke, smoke," meaning I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. If you want war, well, I want the smoke. If you bring in your war, I want the smoke. You feel me? So this looks done, man. Obviously, there's going to be pen to paper, some negotiations that need to be finalized. But I think for the most part, we might have a fight because they've been negotiating all this time. So, dates, who's walking out first, who's being announced first, who gets the lion's share, all those things have been settled, in my opinion, if these two guys are out here saying war is coming and the other one is saying he wants all the smoke. In my opinion, it's done. They're awaiting an official announcement, but we're in a generation where, these guys want to announce this themselves. They probably were told not to, so these messages are what we receive, these subliminal messages insinuating the obvious. Bo, am I misleading my public, or do you agree with me? Do these tweets indicate a possible showdown between these two gentlemen?
Yes, it does indicate a possible showdown. Possible.
I agree, man. I'm hoping we can get this. Hoping we can get this fight. It'll be interesting to see how long before an official announcement. But, Bo, have you created a poll already?
No. We need to get the blog talk up.
All right. No, I'm working on that. So the poll, should it be something about, does this mean Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford is dead?
What? No.
If Tank's announcing before them? Come on, bro.
Tank, they said weeks ago that Tank had a December date locked in.
Yeah. Not a super fight. And look how many months.
So it's a super fight.
Get me fuck yeah, bro. Stop playing.
What
you sit here every day talking about Gatorade. Now it ain't no super fight?
I definitely didn't say Gatorade yesterday or the day before, so it's not every day.
Oh boy.
I was saying Gatorade when you were saying, what does he have? I'm saying, well, he has a Gatorade commercial for one. I've been saying that I thought it was a super fight, but we had different guests and things like that, and they had me just believe that, it's nothing. It's just a fight. Mm-hmm. It's a clout chase. This, that, the other.
Well, that's because they believe the skills of Tank are superior.
Oh, I agree.
So they feel like Ryan is just, out here capping.
I believe Ryan is elite as well. His skills, that is.
We gonna find out. So, but back to the topic at hand that I was trying to create. I'm asking you, in your opinion as a boxing fan, do you believe that something in the very least is at least fishy if Tank and Ryan physically announce their fight first, and legitimately, we know this is not a legitimate official announcement from the PBC and or DAZN and Golden Boy. This is the fighters taking to their social media insinuating the obvious, but I'm asking you, if they make an official announcement, they put out press releases and articles, and there's a press conference, and they're giving Tank and Ryan fucking 3 months, 4 months to build, it's got to tell us that the Earl and Crawford is not happening this year.
I hadn't heard from Errol or Crawford that the fight was happening. So, like I was telling Info Joe, we hoping that it's happening. I mean, I can say I hope a little as well, but I don't really believe in hope.
So then you're with me. You don't think it's happening
until they say it's happening.
But
I was saying yesterday that I need it on paper or something.
All right, I think that's the poll then. What fight do you believe will happen this year?
Right. I think Ryan and Tank close to happening for sure.
Well, that's the poll.
So which fight do we think is closer to happening? Ryan versus Tank or Crawford versus Spence?
And we're in September 21st, October 21st, November 21st. So they got more than 10, 12 weeks if they're planning an announcement for Ryan and Tank. On the other hand, you know, the Crawford and Earl super fight has already been shortened in terms of promotional time. So it's quite interesting, let me tell you. I just found this strange, man, because like as happy as I am that this is an indicator, in my opinion, that we will get an official announcement and that this fight is going to happen this year. It's also like a double-edged sword, because I feel like if this one is being announced so soon and they're giving it the proper time of promotion, well, then that means that Earl and Bud, that's not happening because they're not giving it the same amount of time of promotion. And that is, you know, the way that I'm feeling due to everything that's going on. You know, I wish Earl and Bud were doing some of the stuff that Tank and Ryan are doing. You know, the back and forth. Tank and Ryan at least keep us entertained and believing that this fight is and can happen, where the other two barely talk about each other. You know? I mean, obviously, Bud has just done some stuff. What was that show everybody's sending me? He did some sort of show. I don't remember. Maybe the Bill Bellamy, was it? Something like that.
When Bill Bellamy and Bud was on the show? What you speaking of?
Yeah, when Bill Bellamy was the co-host.
Yeah. He was saying a lot of mean things towards Errol Spence. Bill Bellamy, that is.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But not Bud.
Right, because Bud was right there, and Bud probably would have smacked the shit out of him if he would have said something wrong.
So, you know. So I do want to let you guys know, for anybody that's going to be in the Baltimore, D.C. area, you can be a part of the next era in boxing. There's going to be some boxing tryouts, and you don't have to have experience. You don't need an amateur background. You don't need to be a professional. You can be a professional. You can have an amateur background. These fights, I am told, do not go on your professional record and won't hinder you in the professional world and can only help you with your social media and your profile and obviously opportunities.
To be clear on this, is this where two people fighting at that event where it's like one round?
Yes.
All right, so can you explain that to the people, because I found this very interesting.
Well, they're trying to create a boxing team sport. We'll have Dewey Cooper in studio at 7 o'clock, and we'll discuss it in great depth, obviously, as he is one of the team captains for Las Vegas. Tryouts in Las Vegas are not here just yet. But yeah, I will screen share a bit of it. And I thought my audience would love it because it's very similar to Border Wars. They're in gym, they got headgears, and there's people around the ring. Okay, we can't play that. So this is the tryouts in New York City. This is Team New York, and the league is called Team Combat League. They're going all around the city looking for people and willing participants that want to get in the ring and show what they got. And this will be televised. So if you've already been missing it, you can fly out to all of the tryouts. New York already happened September 18th and 19th. It was a 2-day tryout. Now they're coming to Baltimore, and that's going to take place September 22nd, tomorrow, and September 23rd. It'll be in 2 different gyms, as you can see here on the flyer, because I am screen sharing for those listening to this on the podcast in the future. Baltimore and D.C. Road to the Ring, presented by Team Combat League, is coming to you next. If you are an up-and-comer, you're an amateur boxer, you got to be 18 and over, though, or just someone looking for an opportunity, someone like that's been on our Border Wars, someone that wants that shine and believes you can fight, well then make sure you hit the link in the bio right here on Team Combat League's Instagram and check them out. They're going to be doing 8-city tour for the tryouts. So they'll do LA, they'll do Vegas. You should come out, try out right here in Vegas, and I'll come watch you try out. Shit, I'm going to be real. I know y'all going to laugh at me.
You about to try out.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it. Like, how many heavyweights they going to have? And, again, there's never really young heavyweights in the game.
Right.
It's going to be old dudes like me. So
I think it's going to be you versus Johnny Rice round 1.
Nah, I don't think Johnny Rice will get in there. He's a 6-figure fighter right now. But
so you versus the guy that was sparring Rockman at Bones Gym.
I feel like if he
Don
finds out,
CEO. Shout out that dude. He funny to me.
I feel like if he finds out, he'll sign up. He certainly should sign up. Someone like him should sign up. The other dude from Bones Gym, Bones Adam, if you're listening, that like bare knuckle fighter that you got there, he's like 400 pounds.
You talking about, he like slap boxing type
that dude.
Slap for cash.
That one. He should sign up. You should sign up because you always talking shit and you think that you know about boxing and you sit here telling Wilder and Shakur and Tank and Haney what to do. Go ahead and sign up. I want to watch you. Go to Baltimore. I'm trying to go out there, man. I wish I would have known about this sooner. Look, you seen Paulie in the video. He out there. I'm going to the LA for sure. And I'm going to the Vegas one for sure. I'm supporting Dewey Cooper without a doubt. But yeah, man, look, they really putting shine on these people, man. And you wouldn't otherwise get that. They videotaping your little photo shoot, and you never know. You get a win, you get some buzz. Now a manager's knocking on your door. Now you get a call from
Triller.
Nah, they done with that. Don't fuck with Triller.
We got our own.
Don't fuck with Triller, man.
We got our Vargas boys. They on Triller. Triller only come on when the Vargas boys on. You know what I'm saying? It's they site.
I believe
platform.
Dan Rayfield and there's rumors that those boys haven't been paid. I ain't even asked. I was in there with the father yesterday, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna ask. Plus, he canceled on us at the win. I was just like, bro, how you cancel him? He's like, no, I text, but I thought. I'm like, bro, you still cancel. You know, oh,
Nah, he texts, bro. It's all good. He text.
No, you canceled. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, man. But back to the TCL, which is the Team Combat League. So the way that this works is you only fight one round. And this is another reason I'm like, fuck it, I might as well try out. Like, don't get me wrong. I guarantee you it's going to be more intense than a regular fight, even though it's only 3 minutes, right? So, yes, it's never going to be as intense as a regular fight because it's 3 minutes, multiple rounds. This is 3 minute, that's it. But because of that, like the amateurs, dudes are going to be coming out like a bat out of hell because they know they got no other rounds to make it up. This is do or die, leave it in the ring right now. So once that bell rings, it's going to be punches being thrown. So that worries me, obviously, as a smoker. You know, I want to be in a pace fight, but, you know, I don't know about you. You might be younger. You got that, you know, CYP body, or you run track like Marvin, or you Keem the Dream in Florida, you know, Kimachenko. Y'all need to sign up. Y'all need to sign up. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, never been done before. Why not be part of something? Bro, and it's free to sign up. You know, these people obviously have the money to do what I've been trying to do for a minute. You know, and my Border Wars series, I feel like that worked. Plenty of people got not only shine, but notoriety. They built a following, you know, so this could do one of you guys so much better. And 2-3 years from now, we could be talking about you and your box wreck. But it looks like we're joined alongside Ring Walk or Sleepwalk, Danny. Looking like he took in a mugshot in front of that white wall.
Let me get him up there.
Oh, you're not on. We can't hear you. Check your mute settings.
I ain't cut it up.
Oh, you ain't cut it up. Oh, we hear you. Call you yelling in my ear. This is you yelling in my ear, Danny. Yo, that beard getting too big, bro. You looking like ZZ Top.
Bro, I just trimmed it last week. I cut like 2 inches off of it.
Freeway
Damn.
Danny Alvarez.
Yeah, Freeway.
Yo, can y'all hear me, man? I can't find my headphones. I got my Kenichis charging up.
I hear you. Shout out to Kenichi Bear. The only headphones you should be using if you wireless and you like the game because they come with a detachable mic. Shout out to someone who purchased a pair yesterday, showing support not only to Kenichi Bear but to TBV because we behind him 100%. He's an amateur that started this company, and we want to continue to put not only his brand but his name out there. Shout out to Carden Chapman and Kenichi Bear. Get yourself a pair of Hibernation 5s. You know my man in Kansas City, Matt Bent, loves them. He's trying to get a pair for the whole familia.
Shout out Ringwalk Danny live from the Bing. You feel me?
Yo, Danny. So have you been listening? Have you been listening? And what do you think?
I heard you talking about the Triller shit right now.
Okay, so you didn't hear anything about the TLC League?
Yes, that as well.
What's your
I
thoughts?
actually sent it to a few people last night.
Oh, yeah?
Sure did.
Who? Like fighters, you know?
Yeah, a couple people I know that fight in, you know, close to those cities, host cities. You know, so I sent it out there for a few fighters that may be interested and looking for an opportunity.
Word. They going to Baltimore and DC, man. I hope I hope people take advantage of this. You know, I gotta see, can I get all the exact details, because brother, I hear the winner is possibly getting $150,000. I got a call from a trainer yesterday whose fighter signed up for the New York one, and he's like, "Yo, Ness, did you hear about this?" And I'm like, "Yo, what's the coincidence? 2 porters called me within 60 seconds." And then add a coincidence to that, and 3 porters called me within 48 hours.
How was it 3 porters? One of them called you twice?
Well, Sean called me the day before, letting me know that he would like to do a collaboration on Sunday, and those hours where we will be live.
Whoa, Sunday?
Yeah.
Nah, tell Sean football, bro. He tweaking.
No, the one that's tweaking is you. Me and Sean are real boxing fans.
Bro, Sean be going to the football games too. Tell Sean
So Sean told me that we will see him in Blue Wire Studio at 1:30 to go live. So what we plan to do is, collaborate, do a live show together, the four of us on Blue Wire. Shout out to Jemmy, who's creating a thumbnail. Hopefully Sean doesn't mind that it's going to say TBV Portaway. But, he can also submit his graphic designer to see who's better. That being said, we're going to try and simulcast to both YouTube. So obviously you can watch it right here. And it's going to be an opportunity for his audience to see us and my audience to see him. And, these are part of the collaborations that we look forward to doing many, many more of. So that'll be Sunday, 1:30 to 3 p.m. We shall be live on both channels. First big collaboration.
Shout out, champ. Shout out.
Maybe it's happened already. Maybe I was sitting at the computer where we accidentally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean a collaboration.
I
mean a collaboration where he's actually in the studio and Anthony's in the studio and Danny's in the studio and we're chopping it up and talking some.
What about
boxing.
Sean?
But maybe it's happened before.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sean. I thought I forgot about Sean.
Ness.
Damn, I didn't tell Jemmy Sean. Shit.
Ness.
Yo.
How's that gonna feel to have a former co-host? Somebody that started under you, and now another co-host.
I mean, I think Nas. I think Nas said it the best, or was it Jay-Z? It's like I smile like a proud father watching his only son that made it. Like, I'm never mad at the dudes that leave and get bigger opportunities because it just gives me validity. It means that the other company, I'm your reference, so I can never feel bad. And this was a hobby for me, and I've gotten to the mountaintop. So I'm never mad at the next man for using me as a stepping stone because that's what it is. That's what TLC, the league is. I'm probably killing that because it's Team Combat League. That's what that is. It's a stepping stone. You use them to get to the next level. And, that's what happened with me. Sean came to me as, kind of a novice, but with a plethora of knowledge and boxing history. I used to beg him to get on the show because I knew he would be good. And it was never his thing. And, eventually when he got with Fight Hype, they started doing like a podcast that didn't remain consistent. And he got on that. And I guess that's where he got the love for it. And obviously an opportunity with Sean Porter is huge. So shout out to not only Sean Zettel, but Sean Porter. And we thank them for the invite for Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we'll be doing a collaboration. You don't have to do anything. You should get the notification because we will be live right here at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, where hopefully, if you're watching this, you have already taken a time out to subscribe because we're trying to get to our goal of 156,000. And right now, we only need about 150 more or so. So if you can go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to subscribe, or just grab all the smart devices in your household and just start subscribing. You were getting my attention?
Yeah, well, when I was going like this, I'm telling people subscribe. But I'm telling you, so since we're doing the Sunday collab with Sean, that's not just am I wondering, but I'm sure the people wondering too, will we be doing a Sunday morning show?
I doubt it. I mean, what for? I don't mind, as I don't know if Sean has some sort of itinerary for this show that he wants to do, and he's going to have specific talking points. So I don't mind. I'm a workaholic, man. I could come here at 8, take a break, and be over in Blue Wire at 1:30. So it is what it is.
Word, champ. Shout out to Ubuntu in the chat, says Danny's looking like he's from Dagestan. I bet he was an operative in the military. Yo, y'all need to just accept the beard. Look at me like y'all look at Rick Ross.
Yo, I did watch that movie Breaking, and the snipers in that movie usually had beards. Is that like a sniper thing, like to have the beard to keep the rifle comfort on your chin and shoulder?
I wouldn't know, bro. I was cleanly shaved.
I always thought the Army wanted y'all cleanly shaved. Were you not allowed to have a beard in the Army, and that's why you're growing it?
Word. So I got like a shaving waiver. I bought a disposable razor like a year before I got out the military, and I just dry shaved and fucked my neck up really quick, right? And when I say fucked it up, more so just irritated it. And then I went, saw the doctor, got a shaving waiver, so I was able to let it grow but not grow out. So now, I just let it grow out.
For sure. It's usually like that in life. What they don't let you have, you try to get an abundance of it when you can. I got Jazz 11, 5 pounds super chat. Do you think Crawford Spence delay is due to waiting for Canelo GGG pay-per-view numbers to come out? Given they were only 575,000, Crawford can't demand high flat fee. One thing doesn't have to do with the other, right? Because do you think that they wouldn't have gave Canelo the 50 million plus that he got because they were waiting to see what Crawford and Earl are going to do? Like, no. Their economics, their demographic, their marketing plan for that fight has nothing to do with Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. But that's my opinion. Danny, what say you?
And I misheard. You were referring to the Canelo fight, right? In reference to Canelo not having anything to do with Bud Crawford and Errol Spence.
I'll reread the super chat, but yes, in my opinion. He says, do you think Crawford Spence delay is due to waiting for the Canelo GGG pay-per-view numbers to come out, given they were 575,000? Crawford can't demand a high flat fee. So again, I mean, just reading it makes me upset. It's like, what the fuck does the Crawford purse got to do with the Canelo pay-per-view? So it's like, hold on, Crawford. Once this fight is over, we'll tell you exactly what we're going to offer you, because if Canelo flops, your purse is less. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah, no, it doesn't even make sense, man. Look, at the end of the day, different networks, different weight classes, different promoters, different ways to even watch the fight. One's a streaming platform, the other one is a everyday network that they will now be putting on pay-per-view, right? So at the end of the day, totally different shit don't even make sense for real.
Danny, I got a poll. Which fight do you believe is happening in 2022? Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Did you see the tweets? Because you're jumping in late.
Yes, I
Both
did see
tweets.
the tweet.
Both tweets.
I saw Tank's smoke tweet.
On top of Ryan's tweet. It's quote tweeted. He didn't tweet on his own. He went to Ryan's timeline and tweeted on top of it, so that we know the war that Ryan's talking about is the smoke that Tank wants.
I see it, yeah, war is coming.
And he put that on top of, and then obviously Tank replies on top of that.
Correct.
Smoke, meaning I want all the smoke. That's how I interpret it. How do you interpret these two tweets?
So you're saying Ryan, Tank, Earl, Bud, which one do I think is happening?
Well, first, how do you interpret these Tank Ryan tweets? What do you think these two tweets mean?
I'm going to be honest with you. I believe, obviously, Ryan is saying war is coming to whoever he may be stepping in the ring with next. But as far as Tank, I feel like that's him saying, stop blowing smoke.
That's a good devil's advocate. I did not consider that stop blowing smoke could mean Ryan is lying about the war coming. See, I looked at it as Ryan saying war is coming, Tank going to that particular tweet, letting his fans know he's directly talking to Ryan, which he doesn't normally do. He doesn't normally at you. So he's, quote, at tweeting Ryan. And I thought his emojis meant, I want all the smoke. You want war, I want the smoke.
It could be interpreted a couple ways, Ness. One could say, Gervonta putting that means, I'm finna smoke your ass. You feel me?
Exactly.
You easy work, I'm finna smoke your ass. But the
like
way
a pack.
The way I took it is stop blowing smoke, boy. And that's not meaning
Damn.
the fight won't happen.
I never even considered that. I'm going to be real.
Boy, stop blowing smoke. You know, ain't no war. Like, you know, it's going to be one. You know, maybe he feels a war is something competitive. Maybe Tank like you blowing smoke in that way. Or maybe he's saying you blowing smoke because the fight ain't even done yet. Who knows?
Brother, I never even considered that simply because we have been hearing back and forth rumors that this fight was in negotiation. You and I know our sources told us the Tank is a lock for December. So, and you know me, I'm optimistic. I didn't think negatively. Bo, you got to be the tiebreaker here, man. We both built the case. How do you interpret these tweets now that you've heard the two of us kind of give you two different narratives?
I hate that you put that on me because honestly, it could be taken either way.
All right, but what way do you see it?
I didn't even see it the way Danny presented it until he presented it. It's like that may 100% be the case, but I don't believe that, but it very well could be. So it's 50-50 to me, man, to be honest.
Gentlemen.
I'm talking about 100% 50-50.
Nah, gentlemen, to me it's not an argument because obviously nobody knows. I think that's a poll, though, because, I think it could be took a couple ways. Is that Tank saying, tell him Ryan stop blowing smoke? So is that Tank saying he wants all the
That
smoke?
is a poll.
That exactly. That's what I'm about to say.
Is that Tank saying I'm finna smoke your ass?
What?
Smoke you like a pack. Smoke you like a pack.
Smoke you like a pack. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, shout out to you. That was a good curveball. I was not considering.
Shout out to Hardin for
I was just like, nah, that has to be
to confuse me.
And that's because I'm optimistic. Danny is the pessimist.
Bro,
on the
one dude said 2 words and the other dude put 5 emojis. Like that's
the sad part.
We weren't reading a lot, No,
but that's the sad part.
And interpreting it to be a lot.
That's the sad part of this sport. Everything is kept so close to the promoter's chest that we are forced to do this. We're doing 3-hour shows on emojis. On fucking emojis. Because these guys don't know how to promote.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't know how to do a press conference. They want to do a virtual press conference. They don't know how to announce a fight. They want to fucking do subliminals on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're forced as a boxing fan. It ain't like this in any other sport. Danny right now, I remember the other day, he's like, yo, I was on a schedule. So for whatever fucking team, he got a schedule, man. He could plan his next month travel.
Nez.
I'm listening.
Can I tell you something that's gonna really I'm sure it's probably gonna upset you. I think it was phenomenal. I think it was something that we need to see more in boxing. But let me tell you what I witnessed. I witnessed history yesterday, right?
What is that?
So for the first time ever, the city of Las Vegas has a sports team that's a champion. The Women's National Basketball Association crowned the Las Vegas Aces. They won the championship Sunday. They had the parade yesterday, bro. I don't know count. But I promise you there was probably as many people at that parade as there was at the Canelo Triple G fight.
Wow.
They shut the whole fucking strip down. They shut the whole strip down. I'm talking about it was supposed to be one side.
But that was women's basketball.
Women's basketball. The whole strip. I'm talking about there was so many thousands of people. It was crazy. The cops couldn't control it. It was supposed to be only one side of the strip. Literally, it was just an overflow of people. And I'm like, damn, why don't we use this? They didn't use a strip in the last year for football, for hockey, for women's basketball. Why the fuck we don't use it? Bro, they've literally laid out the blueprint in the city of Las Vegas the last year on using the strip. We've seen Floyd use a strip.
It's being trailblazed at this point, though, because all these professional sports are new here in Las Vegas. So it's being trailblazed, but we do have our first guest on Block Talk. Let me go to him. I think this is him. Hello, Trot.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, Trot? How are you, brother?
I'm doing well. How about you guys?
I'm good, man. I've actually been winning, so I've been happy.
Oh, do tell. What are some of your bets?
We did a parlay with Ammo, Canelo by decision, Pacheco over 4.5.
Banned by decision as well.
Banned by decision as well, and got paid lovely. I forget what the money was in terms of like the plus, but yeah, no, we've been on a streak, man. We got 2 separate kitties. One of them, we failed miserably and made $113 bet on Jamel Herring versus Jermaine Ortiz. Straight up.
Made 10 times the money on a bet with Ryan Garcia by knockout in the 6th round.
We called the Ryan Garcia knockout and bet on that, the 6th round.
6th round knockout.
Yeah, we nailed that motherfucker.
Nice.
But yeah, this week
that
go ahead.
That Pacheco over must have been a little bit of a sweat, right? Because he got like knocked the fuck out immediately after the over 4.5.
No, it was, bro. And you know, with certain betting websites, you're sitting there in like limbo wondering how they look at the over under, because that's a very confusing thing. I want to start there. Obviously, we've kind of just learned something that Danny's been telling us, my co-host, for some time, but it just sounds confusing to say Pacheco 4.5, but that really means 5 rounds completed, 1.5 minutes of the 5th round, or excuse me, into the 1.5 minute of the 5th round, which, you know, it sounds like 5.5 to me. So it's like, why not just put 5.5? But no, it's 4.5 with 5 rounds completed and half of another round.
It's 4 rounds completed, champ. You're confusing yourself again. It's 4 rounds completed, but you're halfway into the 5th round,
which still sounds like 5.5.
But it's 4.5 because you have 4 whole rounds completed. You know,
yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, they want you to get to the final minute to say that it's completed, but once you're in the 5th, you're in the fucking 5th. And if I'm in a minute and 30 of the 5th, I'm literally in the 5th round, halfway through it, which means 5.5. But obviously, that's not how betting works, Trot.
Yeah, it shouldn't be ambiguous. There's only one way to grade it. So books, if they're going like over 4.5, and then it's like under a minute and a half into the 5th, that's the only way to grade that is an under. So yeah, sometimes you got to like talk to customer service and whatever, because sometimes the books don't even know how to grade it. But yeah, it's pretty clear cut as far as totals go.
Well, I'm happy you said sometimes the books don't even know, because Danny makes it seem like we're all supposed to know. But what are your hot picks for this week?
No, they definitely. Yeah, the books definitely grade them incorrectly sometimes. All right, so right off the bat, it's kind of juicy, but I think Joe Joyce. I think Parker's fairly easy work for him, and I think Joyce by points.
Yes. I told my co-host
over 10.5.
So I'm so happy you went there, right? We've been discussing this one for 3 days, right? So on Bovada, you can get Joyce 7 through 12 at a plus 450 if you believe in the knockout. Everyone knows if he's gonna get it, it's coming late. My thing is, Parker is too durable. 12 rounds with Dillian White, plus he had Dillian White hanging over the ropes like wet laundry on a summer day. Then 12 with big ass AJ. Spars with Fury for like 5 years already, so he's been leaned on by Fury. And then another 12 rounds with someone else. Oh, Andy Ruiz, who knocked out AJ. So it's like, this dude might not get knocked out. I really feel strongly. Decision, Joe Joyce, parlay that with Shakur. There's money to be made. And I'm talking Shakur decision as well.
Oh, we're on the opposite side with that one. I think Shakur gets Hobson out of there, but I do agree about Joyce for sure. I mean, like, Parker can't really punch at all. He went the distance with Junior Fa, and Fa couldn't even get out of the first round versus Lucas Brown. So yeah, I think Joyce comes on late. Like, maybe Parker wins some of the early rounds, but Parker always kind of slows down in fights, and Joyce is just going to pump that jab all night. Scorecards are going to be in his back pocket, so I really like Joyce's decision there. But you like Shakur by decision.
So let me ask you, are you recommending Joyce by decision as a single straight bet? Do you think it's paying enough to go straight, or is that just I like that and then do what you want with it, parlay it if you want? How are you, I guess, recommending that?
I like it straight because what's the price on Joyce points? It is,
I think plus 130.
Plus money, like totally reasonable price. Yeah, I think any plus money on that is good. I would just hit that straight up. If you were playing the over, which is a little bit of a juicier price, it's like minus 240. You would probably pair that with something else, I think.
So getting into Robinson Gonzalez.
I just gotta ask. We've seen Parker down before. Joyce 13 knockouts in 14 fights. Do you think, although you think it goes a distance, do you think we see any knockdowns?
It's possible. I would just note with Joyce, we've got kind of a limited sample size with his professional career. I mean, like he came into the pro ranks pretty late, and he's fought limited opposition. So these guys he's knocking out, like the Joe Hankses of the world and like the Shop Warren, Bermain, Stavern, this is a pretty low level of competition compared to someone like Parker, who I think is going to be hanging around for a little bit longer than some of those guys that Joyce has been stopping. So I think it's fair to assume that.
But he stopped
maybe
Dubois.
Parker hits the canvas, he did, but I mean Dubois, markedly less experienced than Parker, and it was also a bit of an unusual stoppage. I don't think Parker is going to let Joyce just chat him in the same spot.
What about Christian Hammer, though? Other than that, it was only Fury that I remember. I'll double check, but Hammer's only been stopped.
No, Hammer's been stopped. No, he's been stopped a handful of times. He's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde guy. Sometimes he shows up and decides to
Oh my God, Huey Fury! Yeah, you're right. I see that Huey Fury got the stoppage on Hammer. That must have been. Oh, that was last year. I didn't even see that fight. Okay. Wow.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know. I think he could maybe floor Parker once or something like that, but I think Parker sees.
What about the Takam stoppage? You're not valuing that stoppage either?
It's not that I'm not valuing it, but it's Takam is so kind of late in the game, even though he did just go the distance with Arslanbek, but the Takam of 2021 is just a much different fighter from, when he was in his prime and a prime gatekeeper.
I love it because I was arguing decisions, so I love that you're killing Danny. Danny's argument was the knockout and how many he's been having and the fact that he's on a streak. But you are, it does sound logical. Daniel Dubois didn't have the experience.
He's a pro.
But what about, again, sticking to Takam, though? He did get a fake stoppage with AJ. No one thought he deserved a stoppage, and that was 10 rounds with AJ. Prime AJ. Before the, I guess, hiccups.
Yeah, I mean, Takam's always been a serviceable gatekeeper, but I think the signs were there leading up to the Joyce fight that he was kind of on the back nine, taking a very close decision over Jerry Forrest, who's not really an upper echelon fighter. And then he had a couple of decision fights in New York when he just signed with Star Boxing. So, I don't know. I think there was reason there that he was kind of he didn't really have his legs under him so much anymore, and he was kind of ripe for the picking for someone like Joyce, who was so much naturally bigger than him anyway.
I love that he went 12 with Brian Jennings because Jennings kind of the same body build, kind of the same style. I feel like Joseph Parker has more of a jab than Jennings, but if Jennings could go 12, the former world champion in Joseph Parker should be able to get to the 12th round is how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that was the best opponent of his career to that point. Everyone leading up to that had been kind of, DOA, I guess, against Joyce. But yeah, BY was a good opponent for him.
All right. So, all right. Now, I mean, Danny, are you done with Joe Joyce and Joe Parker? Because I got to find out why he's, thinking my man Shakur's getting his knockout.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm curious as well.
Yeah, Trout. So, I mean, this guy's a gold medalist. He was robbed in the Valdez fight. In his opinion, he felt he won. Now he's getting a crack at 3 belts. I mean, the motivation is there. I can't see a knockout, bro. Convince me.
Yeah, I mean, he got robbed probably versus Valdez, but it's like a little bit of karma there because I think he got a robbery over, what was the dude's name, Luis Correa on that Top Rank card. I'm nearly certain that's the guy's name. Do either of you guys remember that?
Nope.
If it was Correa who fought Conceição?
No, I'm looking into it though.
Yeah, okay, I just looked it up. Yeah, he got a very lucky decision over this journeyman named Luis Correa on one of the bubble fights. I just don't think Conceição's game was really translated to the pros. I know, former Olympian and he's got a decorated background, but I think if it was going to happen for him, it would have happened by now. And I think as far as the stoppage goes, Shakur will be very conservative if he thinks his opponent has any sort of threat, like a big puncher like Nakatila. He never really went for it because he knew that Nakatila was able, hypothetically, to uncork a counter or something like that. But Conceição doesn't really bring that sort of threat. He's not a puncher on the level of some of the guys Shakur's fought. So I think once it's established that there's no real threat for him to get knocked out, he's going to open up for some combos and try to get him out of there. And one thing that's relevant for this card, New Jersey and New York commissions are very eager to jump in and stop fights more than other commissions. Like, you see a lot more ringside interference in fights as far as doctors looking at fighters between rounds and referees not willing to let someone take a beating. So I think that plays a role here. If Conceição is just getting beat up round after round and taking flush punches and not fighting back, I think you're going to see the referee stop it or a ringside position.
Wow.
And just for the record, my man's Christian Hammer was stopped in the 5th round by Huey Fury due to a bicep, quote-unquote, bicep injury because he fought a good round leading up to him stopping in the corner or the referee stopping it.
So, any other plays for this week?
Specifically on that Shakur undercard?
What you think about Jalen Phillips and Antoine Cobb?
Too many questions. One at a time.
Yeah, sorry, which one?
Jalen Phillips, Antoine Cobb.
That's not even on the line, man.
Oh, I haven't looked at that one. I'll tell you one fight in the undercard I have looked at. This Jahai Tucker versus Jose Luis Sanchez. So the odds makers are favoring that one to go the distance, probably because Sanchez went the distance versus Xander Zayas. But this fight is an 8-rounder. When Sanchez fought Zayas before, it was a 6-rounder. And Zayas really beat Sanchez to a pulp in that fight. He even scored a knockdown that the referee missed. And Tucker, I like what I saw in his last fight as far as improvements go. I think this is a sneaky spot for Tucker to get a knockout, and you're getting plus money with that. Like, the under 6.5 is plus 250. Tucker inside the distance is plus 175. I mentioned before, but I'm keeping an eye on the locations of these fights because New Jersey, you're going to see a lot more cautious referee and doctor stoppages. I think this is one of those potential spots where 8 rounds could be a hurdle for Sanchez to clear, especially Jahai kind of improving fight to fight and increasing his output. So I could see around 6 through 8 stoppage for Tucker there. And if you're betting that, then you're getting a pretty good price. So that's the one I like on that Shakur undercard.
This is Tucker's first 8-round fight. He hasn't been more than 6 rounds, and I think that was only once in his career. No concern there with that?
I believe the same can be said of Sanchez. He's only fought a scheduled 8. He's only gone the scheduled 8 rounds once previously in his career versus Adrian Granados, and that was a pretty shop-worn Granados. I'm not terribly concerned about it. I think you're looking at a guy who's kind of on the last legs of his career, especially he's about a year removed from that Zayas beating he took. So I think, it just takes a couple of good rounds in a row for Tucker to build momentum and get the ref looking at Sanchez. Because he's not the most defensively responsible guy, Sanchez. He's been stopped before, showed some durability concerns against Sander. And I think this is a pretty decent little spot for Tucker to maybe put on a show and kind of get fans a little bit more familiar with him with a good performance.
Wow. So I'm shocked on this Shakur shit, man. So you're feeling strongly about the knockout, or you think it's a possibility?
I'm like halfway in between. I think it's a very strong possibility, but I also just don't want to pay. The over 10.5 right now is minus 270. And if this is a really one-sided fight where Hobson is just like not piling up any rounds at all, then I don't want to be the guy who's paying a really expensive ticket for this to go the distance when he could be pulled by his corner or the ref could just stop it at any time. So I think if you're going to bet this fight in any sort of way, I would just take Shakur inside the distance, or fight doesn't go the distance, and that would be my preferred way of playing it.
Whew. Yeah. I mean, I've already locked it in a few days ago because I was afraid to lose those odds on Joe Joyce decision, Shakur decision. Shakur's just very up and down to me. I wanted to convince myself that he was going to get the knockout. Then I remembered he didn't do it in the Valdez fight. So it's like he got it in the Herring, or rather, no Nakatilia knockout, Herring knockout, no Valdez knockout. It's like he's up and down, and what he is more consistent is decisions, and he's a cautious fighter.
He's a 50%, knockout percent. So
which is 50-50, flip-flop, up and down. But we know that he's going to resort to boxing. Like, his MO is more of a boxer than a puncher. So if I got to pick a side on a 50-50, it's going to be decision for me. Anything else out there that seems worth it this week?
Yeah, I would bet Maxie Hughes over Kid Galahad. I like that spot quite a bit. I think you're going to have a real good price on Hughes.
You better stop because you're just making me look like a fucking genius. I've been telling these fuckers about Maxie Botnet. He gonna kick Galahad's ass. I locked that in too. I cannot believe it, man. You see, but I'm a little different. See, you go off numbers and things you see. I also like to factor in emotions. I feel like Maxie Hughes quit his job. This is the first time that he's able to, well, not the first time, but since quitting, he's been able to have a real camp, so that means this fight will have a real camp. He's been waiting for a fight. Then he had that slight motivation, Devin mentioning his name. Now he finally gets like a former world champ coming off a knockout loss. Give me that money on Maxie by decision.
And Galahad's moving up in weight as well.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of my primary motivating factor is like, if you've just gotten iced like Galahad has and you're coming off a layoff, like, why on earth are you moving up in weight to fight someone who's really good like Maxie Hughes? I think he's definitely like a late bloomer. He's had some pretty sus performances early in his career, but you look at his recent form and like there's nothing really to pick at. I mean, that win over Straffon was as dominant as he can get, and that was a really closely lined fight. Same goes for Ryan Walsh. I just think he's coming into his prime, and it's like one guy is going one direction with momentum, and the other guy is kind of on the career descent, like Galahad is. And you just look at the plus money next to his name, and I kind of wonder if that line should be flipped in some way. So, really like Hughes there. I also like it by decision. I think Hughes would be smart to be a little bit more risk averse in this fight and avoid getting kind of opening up for big exchanges with Galahad when he could probably just outbox him. So I like Hughes there. I like Hughes by decision. And that just seems like a terrific bet to me this weekend.
So I'm with you on the Hughes by decision, but I was too scared. I'm not a straight up better. I bet very small, and I just want to show people I can win, and that's it. So I parlayed that with Rankin. I know you probably don't like it, but go ahead and make me feel like a genius. Tell me why Rankin, the IBO champ, is going to beat Chantel Cameron, who's moving up, Terry Harper, who's moving up damn near 4 fucking divisions, okay? Because her last fight was at 33 and a quarter, and that was the first fight at allegedly 135. So she's basically moving up 4 divisions to fight Harper, who's been in there with Clarissa, with Marshall. I mean, like animals she's been in there with. Tell me you're with me.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not a huge fan of Rankin just as a fighter, but I think for the reasons you outlined, you kind of have to bet her if you're going to bet this fight at all. Like,
but you're not? You sound like you're
really
staying away.
No, I'll have like a small bet on Rankin probably.
Okay.
But, I'm not going to bet Harper in any capacity after the Baumgartner KO. Like, I'm really concerned about like the manner in which she got knocked out, and now she's fighting a competent opponent again. I don't think a lot of boxers get knocked out, like KO'd stiff while standing in that way. It made me concerned that there's like neurological issues.
Oh wow!
And now she's moving up in weight to fight someone, she's moving up in weight to fight someone pretty decent in Rankin. And I just don't know how anyone would back Terry Harper confidently in this spot. It seems like you're just asking a lot of her. When very recently, like the last couple of years, we were wondering if she's going to continue her career after the Baumgartner stoppage. So, yeah, I think if you're going to bet this fight, I like the value side on Hannah Rankin. Historically, not a huge fan of hers, but I do think in this particular fight, it's a pretty good matchup for her.
Beautiful. This could be a healthy week. I think I want to do another parlay, and I'm gonna keep it cheap though. I think I'm gonna do a 3-way or 4-way decision, like Shakur, Joyce, Rankin, and then Maxey.
Oh, that'll pay out big.
Because Rankin ain't winning by stoppage. So you might as well pick up our decision.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you've already seen Harper get stopped really dramatically before, and Rankin's so much physically bigger. I would just take Rankin's money line, to be honest. I mean,
it is a plus 280.
Plus 250 or better.
I got plus 280 with Bovada.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's such a good line. I think I would be inclined to just play that, to be honest.
Damn. The thing is that she's not a fucking.
Imagine if she stops Harper and that like ruins your parlay.
I know, but it's like how many women getting stoppages, bro? She's not Bumgarner or McCaskill, and she's she's taking a beating. She's fought Marshall. She's fought Clarissa. I think. Let me look up because I think she might have fucking fought Napoleon, right? Let me double check.
She lost to Alicia Napoleon, yeah.
See? I mean, this girl's been around the block. What she's going to give this other woman is size and experience with world-class fighters where Terry Harper has not been in there with a world-class fighter. We seen what happens to her with a world-class fighter. But I don't know that Rankin could get the stoppage. I mean, and she gets hit. Let's be real. She gets touched.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Sort of come on, Chop. Her knockout ratio is 17%. No way, Chop. I mean, I'd rather be mad if she fucking gets it. Hell no, she can't get it. There's no way.
Okay.
I mean, she is bigger though. You're right. Bo, what do you think?
I'll say decision.
Yeah. Any others, Trout? We don't want to keep you too long. Trot. Fuck, I always call you Trout, man.
No, you're good.
That's because you're swimming in the money. I know which one I want to ask you about. Because I'm betting with my heart. I'm letting you know. I'm betting with my heart. But again, make me look like a genius. Andy Vences, Henry LeBron. Talk to me.
Oh, I can't go against Vences. My friend Emily is his manager. So shout out to her. Emily Boxing on Twitter.
Yeah. So you're biased like me.
Yeah, it sounds like he picking LeBron, but he can't pick LeBron.
So yeah, War Andy Vences. I'm rooting for him. I don't know if I'm going to bet that fight, but yeah, I've heard good things about his camp.
Yeah, I had him in here, and I had his trainer. I like his trainer. I like who he's sparring, but I mean, I need more. Are you rooting only, and believe he can get the win, or you just rooting for him? What you got to tell me more here. Like, do you like him in this win? I'm looking at it like my man was just on Twitter 60 days ago begging for a fight, and then God gave him everything he asked for. Got him a new manager, got him a fight back on Top Rank with a dude that ain't never been on this fucking level. Anzi Vences has the better resume. He's been in it with the better opposition, and those losses he got are tight. Come on, Trout. What is it? What we doing here?
Yeah, one angle I like here about Henry LeBron, he's like one of these guys at Top Rank is going to test really heavily because he's kind of in between in his career. He's not like a standout member of their roster. And one thing Top Rank's matchmakers like to do is put those sort of guys in very tough just to see where they're at. And this is that sort of fight for LeBron, where he's in a position to look good. And if that's the case, then he moves on to bigger and better things. But if Vences beats him, then that could be it for him with Top Rank. So I don't think they're really like putting all their eggs in the Henry LeBron basket. I think, Andy Vences is going to get a really fair shake on scorecards, and there's a good opportunity for him. So, yeah, I'm just rooting for him so far. I've got to do a little bit more digging into this fight, but I think there's definitely value in his price tag.
Well, the other fight, let me see here. There is, I do want to ask about Silva Jake Paul. I'm a huge Jake Paul fan, but I seen Silva's 2 boxing fights with obviously Julio Cesar Chavez. I don't even know if Jake could beat Julio Cesar Chavez. And then the Tito fight. So what are you doing on this fight? That's such a tight line, and it just keeps getting tighter. I'm trying to hurry up and grab it before it's too late, but Jake's already a minus 103 money line. No prop bets yet.
Yeah, Silva should beat him. Like I have a hard time seeing if that fight's on the level and there's nothing sketch about it, then I think I don't really see how Jake Paul beats Anderson Silva in a boxing match. I mean, Silva's just way too good for him. I think, Silva could be like 50 years old and he still beats Jake Paul in a boxing match. So I think kind of unless Silva gets injured or something weird happens, I have a hard time seeing Jake Paul have a good night against Anderson Silva.
All right. Well, Trout, any, nice parlay you want to give out? Like, hey, this is my recommendation, $2 parlay, and I don't know. If not, social media, and we appreciate your time as always. We'd love to get you in studio too, man. I hope you know we got 2 studios in Vegas, and anytime you're in town, we'd love to get you on, either our facility or at the Wynn.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take you up on that.
Absolutely, bro.
For a parlay, I'll keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it real simple. Joyce points, Shakur ITD. Those 2 should pay out at a pretty good price. So I think if you're going to keep it simple, I like those 2 for the weekend. I'm going to have other undercard bets and stuff. I do a podcast every week, so just check out my Twitter if you're inclined to listen. And yeah, Ness, thanks as always.
Where is that Twitter, champ?
Just enjoy it. Yeah, it's at Trotman, so TROTMAN boxing on Twitter, and the podcast is in my pinned tweet.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Look forward to have you back on. Danny, listening to Trot, I came up with a new parlay, and it is amazing. Now, it's a bit of a stretch. We may have to, put the hands together and probably root. But these are pretty decent. I mean, we got 2 underdogs in there. Rankin, Maxie Hughes. But you heard the expert. Those are good picks this week. So if you do Shakur decision, Joyce decision, Maxie decision, Rankin decision, who's got a 17% knockout ratio, even though Harper got knocked out, I mean, it's 17%. Like, can she even knock her back out? I don't know. That being said, my friend, Shakur decision, Hannah decision, Maxie Hughes decision, Joseph Parker losing to Joy's decision is $7,127, Bo and Danny. $10 makes me $712.73. I'm definitely betting that. Those are very probable. Maxie Hughes ain't knocking nobody out. If Rankin wins, she ain't winning by knockout. Shakur, obviously, trot, fucked me up. He got me thinking Core for the knockout, but I'm not believing that. I'm not. I'm going to screen share this because this is definitely a recommend. You guys better jump on this. $10 makes you $700. You better use my code on Bovada. It is no code. It's the link in the live chat. Because I gave you this. If you don't use my code and you use this parlay on another betting site, you better send me some sort of thank you when you win because we about to win. I'm dead ass too. Don't think this is like me just talking shit. No. Don't be using my recommends and don't send me nothing. I don't want your thank yous. And stop coming over here shaking my hand. You better bring me an ounce of weed when you come to my building. Don't just think you're going to show up at my building with no fucking weed. Shout out to Eric from L.A. He was coming through with a pound, but his son got scared. So they brought me like a couple O's and some crumble and even some fucking moon rock and an ounce. But like, I don't drink. That's not what I do. Don't invite me to eat. Invite me to smoke, especially if I'm making you all this bread on these parlays. So, Danny, what you think of that 14 parlay? $10 ain't much, you know what I'm saying? How much you spent on that vape?
Core decision, Joy's decision, Hughes decision.
Yep.
Rankin decision.
Yep.
Have you tried it just for shits and gigs to see what it looks like with Trot's bet of Core
by knockout? All right, we'll take it out. We'll listen to you, champ.
Just to see.
Just to see what they got when you put it the way Trot said. Trot. But look, even the over-under is minus 255 to go over 10.5, bro. Bookies ain't believing that knockout shit. Bruv. But you said Core by knockout. Where is that? Core decision. This is decision. Where the fuck is the Core by knockout?
You're at the bottom.
There we go. 155 for Core by knockout.
So what does that change the parlay to?
What? That changes the parlay? Holy shit. It gave you 4,000 more points. You got an 11,794. Lord have mercy. $10 makes you like 1,100. Yep, 1,179.42. But now you got to bet 20 because you're going to have to hedge it. Core, I don't like that, but whatever. We need a poll, Bo. We still rocking with the old poll?
Yeah, but all you got to do is round robin it to where one of the fights, you still win the majority of your money if one of the fights don't happen the way you predicted.
Does Bovada give you that option, Bo?
It say right here, round robin, you plus it.
I'm sorry, Nuss, I can't see.
Yeah, Bovada, you can round robin. And round robin you got 4 bets up. It puts all 4 bets.
But I win less money with them.
It put all 4 bets into twos.
Oh, no, you make more money with them.
It put all 4 bets into twos with each other. So they'll put the Rankin and Shakur. They'll put the Shakur with the Joe Joyce. They'll put the Joe Joyce with the Rankin. They bet it 36 or 54 different ways, those 4 bets.
So how do you get paid? I never done round robin.
Me either.
You get paid.
I've only heard about it.
If all of them win, you win what it says total stake at the bottom. But if one of them loses,
2 of them.
You win a percentage of your money. You still win if one of your bets lose.
But I got 2 total wins because you said it makes 2 bets.
Yeah, no. It makes about 36 to 54.
All right, but you see what it says? I put my people and it says 2-team parlay 6 bets. Then it says $10 risk wins 642. But then down here it says 3-team parlay 4 bets, and it says
because you got a parlay and you got a round robin both on there. You can just unselect. I'm just saying this is an option.
Yo, Dewey Cooper's in the chat saying he's at the door.
All right, on the way down.
Teach me here because I'm lost. Which one is the round robin?
I'm lost myself, champ. I ain't gonna lie. But I do like your parlay.
I love that parlay.
Because I'm not gonna
y'all
lie.
Y'all better bless me if y'all win, man. Don't be stingy.
I was scared of you saying another fight, but
no, these are very possible wins. This week is lovely. You know, I think Shakur's the most, for me, he's the most like, do I even fuck with him? Because, you know, he's on that level. Like, because he's literally 50%. So it's like he could go either way tomorrow, Saturday, Friday.
And that's why I think
I left my watch.
That's why I think I'm going to sprinkle a little bit here, a little bit there.
Damn it. I hate that I left my watch. I need to close that bet out. I don't round robin. I do teasers. Add 6 points to basketball and football. Get out of here, bro. That's why you ain't making no money. You out here trying to
make money.
Trying to mix with that garbage.
Champ, you need to stop being such a hater one day, you know?
Whatever. Bo, look on the screen right here. Let me know which one I got to delete or come back here. Let me show you. Hold on. 5. Wait. 1 second. Come now. You good. So I know which one to make before we get Dewey in here. I don't want to be slowing his interview down. Which one of these got to get deleted? Because you see, I don't know which one is which.
Oh, you still just got the regular parlay up.
This is the regular parlay?
Yeah.
So I got to hit here?
Yeah. Just minimize it because you don't even have a round robin up.
No, so that's what I'm saying. If I press plus, it does round robin, see?
And then that's where you would make your bet for round
here.
robin. Correct.
All right, but now look. Now there's another one come up.
Yeah, those are the individuals. Don't worry about those.
Okay.
And take the 10 out, make it a 1.
Where?
Right there.
Why?
Because when you do round robin, that 10 multiplies for each bet, so it's total like 110 that you would be betting rather than just $10. It tells you your total stake.
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, 110 total risk.
So you might want to bet like 50 cents on all these different.
Bo, we don't hear you. Get on the mic, champ.
Oh man. So the round robin makes you bet more money than you want to bet.
So that's why you put like 50 cents rather than $1 or $10. You'll understand. Hopefully you don't try to understand round robin like you do over under, because you'll never get it if that's the case. But we do have Dewey Cooper and Joseph Brown in the building. Whenever you say you're ready to bring them in, I'll bring them.
I am.
Because we do got an 8 o'clock as well.
I am ready. Let me go to the intermission so we get them in here. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back, and I know I'm still screen sharing this parlay, so I'm going to go ahead and place that bet so you can see we did Bo's round robin, and we are in studio with Dewey Cooper. And Dewey, you brought one of your fighters with you if you want to introduce him,
yes,
or
sir,
if
yes,
you want to
sir.
introduce yourself,
Yes,
young
sir.
man.
This is a young boxing prodigy. He's from Canada.
Okay.
His name is Joseph. I call him Joseph Knock 'em all down Brown. He's 15 years old. He's a top-level amateur boxer, champion amateur kickboxer, and also a mixed martial arts fighter. He's the new evolution of fighter, guys. He can do all three fighting disciplines very well. He won a tournament here in Vegas at the Westgate in May. Talk about that tournament, Joseph. Introduce yourself. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Joseph Brown. I live in Toronto currently, and I come down to Vegas to train with, the best trainers, Jeff Mayweather and Dewey Cooper. So yeah, I won the title invitational tournament in Vegas in May, middle of May. I had 2 matches and won both of them. As far as my kickboxing, I just won the WBC Youth Muay Thai World Championship back in August. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Nice. And
Guys,
Dewey,
I don't exaggerate. When I tell you future, he's the future. I never exaggerate. This guy's a killer. I seen Devin Haney coming up. I was telling people he was going to be a world champion when he was 15 years old. I know what I'm talking about. This is another special fighter in front of us. Just like I told you guys about S3 Samuel Arnold III. He's also another young special fighter. This guy's the future.
So 15 years old, you said like Devin turned pro at 17. Are your goals still in the amateurs, or do you feel that you want to go ahead and turn pro pretty soon?
Stop. 2 years. You know what's coming in 2 years. What we doing?
The Olympics. The Olympics have been my dream since I was a little kid. I started boxing and kickboxing around 6 or 7. Since then, I won nationals 5 times, now a world title. So the Olympics is definitely a big goal that I've had in my head. I think that will set me up great for a pro career, and I'd be 17 then, and I want to turn pro right after I win the Olympics.
What about that second fastest KO in amateur boxing history? What's up with that, man?
Yeah, that was actually my first boxing match. It was the day after I turned 11. So my birthday is October 14th. No, my birthday is October 13th. I fought on the 14th. And so it was a 10-second knockout. The guy came at me, and I threw like a check hook, which wobbled him, and I just kind of went at him until the ref called it off. So yeah, it ended up being the second fastest knockout in amateur boxing, which was 10 seconds.
You southpaw or orthodox?
I'm orthodox, but I can switch.
And when you knocked him out, was that which stance were you in?
I was in orthodox.
Oh,
Hey, real quick, let me give you a little deeper detail about this guy. His dad, Martin Brown's really, really awesome guy. Much like Sam Arnold III's father, always invested in his career at a very young age. But there's something special about his family, right? His dad's birthday is October 13th. He has 2 siblings, a sister and a brother. And his birthday is, guess what, guys? October 13th. The dad has 3 kids with the same birthday as him.
Whoa.
It's so improbable. It's like that's like a 1 out of 50 million chance you could do that with 3 different kids to have a birthday on your birthday. So imagine that household.
So all your siblings have the birthday on the same
birthday.
Yeah, me
with the same mother and father?
Yeah.
So imagine October 13th must be a nightmare for the mom.
Forget that. I bet you your dad's playing that number. What?
Yes. Yeah. The dad, the 3 kids all have birthdays on October 13th. I was just talking to his mom last week when I was in Montreal for, of course, the Carlos Takam Mahmoudov fight. And I said, how do you feel October 13th? She said, it feels like it's Christmas for everyone except for me. I just had to bring that out. That was the most awesome story I heard all last week.
Wow. So how'd you hook up with Dewey? I mean, being from Canada, was it because of the tournament and you met them here after, or give us a story?
So my dad, I think he became friends with Dewey on Facebook a while back, and he's just been talking to him for a while, sending him videos on me, and then I guess eventually Dewey grew some interest on me until I finally took my first trip down to Vegas and trained with him.
Yeah, what it was, just like the Sam Arnold Jr., which is S3's father. I'm a real active parent in my daughter's life. If you see my Instagram, it's either fighting or my daughter hooping or singing or doing martial arts. So when Sam Arnold hit me up years ago, talking to me about his 11-year-old son, Sam Arnold III, I was really impressed that this young black man would be willing to fly from Texas. At the time, it was St. Louis, to come train with me. He just took an interest in the way I trained. There was a big video that went viral with me training a kid at the Roy Jones gym back when I was out here. Anyway, his father was a fan of mine in kickboxing, and he contacted me years ago, and he said he had a dream one day that his son trained with me, and so he just reached out. Hey, I'm a father. My kid, I have a young kid who's interested, who's doing martial arts. I would love for him to train with you one day. And he messaged me a few times. I've seen it. I always respond to people when they message me, especially positive people like his father. And I said, let's do it. It took about 5 years, but it finally happened. And we've been rocking out ever since.
That's amazing, man. So, Dewey, I know you got some interesting things going on. I do want to turn our attention to that. That was kind of one of the main reasons we had you on here.
Yes, sir.
The TCL League, which is Team Combat League, has put together something quite unique.
Yes.
I am interested because here on this platform, we have been doing something called Border Wars for about 13 series where our listeners, people that listen to this show, that came across our platform, noticed that we would put our hosts, listeners, the people in the chat, we would make them fight. We would set up an actual fight. They'd get their ring walks. They'll have a corner. We'd have a referee, announcers. It'd be live streamed.
Wow.
And we gave these people the opportunity because a lot of us sit here on the other side of that television telling you what you should do, how you should do it. And that's only because we don't know just how gruesome that 3 minutes could be. So we didn't do 3 minutes, obviously, because we learned quickly you guys are professionals and we're just sitting here talking a bunch of gibber jabber, right? So we did 2 minute rounds, and it was 3 rounds. And this is right up that alley. It's giving people the opportunity to be seen. You see, that's what we offered. If you were a guy, because we had a lot of amateurs joining ours just because they wanted that shine. They're not getting interviews in their amateurs. No one is live streaming their fights or recording them or giving interviews pre and post.
Yes.
So that's what I believe Team Combat League is going to do. It's going to put the eyeballs and the attention on fighters that otherwise wouldn't get it, fighters that have the courage to step in there and try and get some of that clout.
Yes.
But I also think it's interesting because it's not multiple rounds. It's 1 round. So you're going to get everything out of that fighter in 3 minutes. But Dewey, what made you, this is not traditional boxing. Is it because you come from a mixed martial arts background that you were interested in this? How did they convince Dewey Cooper to be the Las Vegas team captain? And you should be holding tryouts here in a few weeks, right?
Yes. Well, first of all, I'm not the team captain. I'm the head coach of the now Las Vegas Hustle. The name of our team in Las Vegas is called the Las Vegas Hustle. I am the head coach. The name of the company that we're speaking about today is the Team Combat League. It's a new company featuring boxing fights with a team concept. There's 8 teams thus far, and there'll be more being added. But in the first season, there's going to be an 8-team lineup. You got New York, you got Philadelphia, you got the D.C. area, you got Houston, Texas, you got Dallas, Texas, you got Las Vegas, you have Los Angeles, and you have a Baja, Mexico, Tijuana team. Each team will be comprised of 18 fighters. There's 6 different weight classes. There's 3 fighters in each weight class. Out of the 6 weight classes, there's 1 woman's weight class, and that's the 126-pound featherweight division. So we have the women's division at 126 pounds. And by the way, we're not doing this 2 minute round for woman thing, and most of the fight cards you see, the women's are the best fights of the nights. They're doing 3-minute rounds just like the men. There's no difference. I've trained. My first world champion was a female by the name of Jessica Ragin Rakosi. They train as hard as the men. They're all fighting 3 minutes. This 2-minute rounds for women is garbage to me. After the 126-pound featherweight division, we have the lightweight division, which is 135 pounds for the men. The last 5 divisions are for the men boxers. We have welterweight division, which is 147. You guys know it, but I'm going to say the numbers in case you don't, because the MMA weights and the boxing weights are different. We have the middleweight division, which is 160 pounds. We have the light heavyweight division, which is 175 pounds. And we have the heavyweight division, which is 200 plus. You could be 201, you could be 260. We're going back to the old school. You're a heavyweight. Anyway, there's 3 fighters in each weight class. We have a number 1 fighter, a number 2 fighter, and a number 3 fighter. The difference about what you guys were doing, this is a professional boxing league. Guys are getting paid top dollar. There's 6-figure contracts going out to these fighters. And I'll do a quick synopsis of what's going to happen. In one fight, let's say if you have Vegas versus Los Angeles, there's 2 halves, just like a college basketball game. In the first half, you have 12 rounds of fighting. Your first and second guys in each division, guys and women in each division, will fight 1 round. Therefore, 6 weight classes, your first and second guy fights the first half of the fight. That's 12 rounds. There'll be a halftime, and then you have the second half, and they come back and fight again. So it's not actually 1 round of fighting the fighters will do. They'll do 2 rounds, but it's 1 round of fighting each half. It'll be scored, and the team that wins, wins. The exciting thing about this is that you can be a professional boxer, you could be an amateur boxer, hell, you could be an MMA fighter, you could be a guy off the streets, a street fighter. If you come and try out for the team and make the team, you will be paid. You get full insurance for the year, and you will be on a professional team. If you come to our tryouts October 6th and 7th right here in Las Vegas, Nevada at our gym at 6320 South Pecos, try out, you make the team. Hey, you're going to get paid. I'll be your coach, and we're going to work very hard and try to win the championship.
What's the tryouts consist of, Dewey?
Well, I'm not gonna give up all the information, but it's going to be sparring. You're definitely going to have to spar, but it's going to be a lot of different drills. Every coach does it differently, and, I definitely do it differently. There'll be a lot of things going on. There'll be a way to really see who the better athletes are, who has the better attributes, and of course we'll see if those numbers equate to what they do in the ring. So there's going to be a lot of tests being set up, and it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be filmed. You guys are welcome to come down and see it live if you want to. It's going to be really exciting.
Well, I have more questions. This is your camera here. I have more questions though. So how do you decide? Because you're saying that anyone can sign up. So like, I want to sign up. I'm worried I'm going to be matched up with a professional though. How's that work?
Well, remember I said pro, amateur, street fighters, or whoever. If you come sign up, hopefully you can fight, because you only have to fight I'm going to have them do 2 rounds. If you can fight, you should be able to hang for 2 rounds. However, if you go to teamcombatlead.com and sign up for the tryouts on October 6th and 7th for the Las Vegas Hustle team. If you do that, I will match you appropriately with your responses. Be honest. If you're a guy from the street who think you can throw them things, cool. Say, I'm a street fighter. I've had 50 knockouts at bars against drunk guys, or whatever the case is. Tell the truth, and I will take all those pre-applications and line them up accordingly. That's how we're gonna do it. But all the real fighters, the pro fighters, the amateur guys, hey, it's 2 rounds, man, 6 minutes. Trust me. I think a lot of the young guys, a lot of the amateur guys are going to do really well in this type of format. And remember, boxing is a great sport. We're not trying to take from boxing. We're trying to add to the excitement of this great sport of boxing. Make the fight shorter, 24 rounds total per per game or per competition, whatever you want to call it, and give people excitement, man. And that's the plan for the Team Combat League, to bring excitement, to bring that new era, this quick information, everything at your disposal, at your fingertips, action right now type of era we're in. Team Combat League suits that new way of doing things perfectly, and we're happy about it. And like I said, man, we're paying top money for guys.
So you
to
said
do 2
6-figure
rounds.
deals. I've heard something because I have a trainer in the New York area.
Yes.
Well, he's from actually Pennsylvania, but his fighters signed up and tried out for the New York.
I was there.
He was told he did well, but I don't think he was told whether he made it just yet. How long does it take to find out? Do you make it?
Well, right now we're doing Road to the Ring. We're gonna, try out everyone, and each coach is differently. I'd say it's gonna take up to a few weeks to decide, especially if you have a lot of people coming out. So it could be a week, it could be a few weeks, but it will definitely happen. I was at the New York tryouts, so it's basically up to the coach and the franchise owners of the New York team when they want to divulge that information. I think ours will be about a few weeks, because I'm going to really do a lot of different tests for the guys and really take my time choosing my 18, because this is the first season of the Team Combat League, and I want the Las Vegas Hustle team to dominate everyone. And so I'm going to be really selective on the 18 guys that I choose. Remember, only 12 guys are guaranteed to fight. That third lineup may just be on reserve for the whole season, or they might fight in the second half.
Wait. So as a team member, I'm getting a salary.
Yes.
Are you allowed to tell us how much? Because that motivates me.
Yeah, well, put it this way. If you're in the top 4 to 6 guys, remember there's a team of 18. If you're in the top 4 to 6 guys on the team, we rate them. Since there's 18 members of the team, you get rated. First group, second group, third group. If you're one of the top 4 to 6 guys in that first group, you're gonna make $100K.
Wow.
And remember,
per what? Month? Year?
No,
season?
Per season. But the season consists of basically a 4-month season. You'll be getting paid every 2 weeks, so those checks will be stupid. You know what I mean? I mean, name any amateur or pro boxer doing a 4-round fight making, $12,000 a fight.
And I'm told this doesn't affect the professional's pro record.
Absolutely correct. It doesn't affect your pro record because you're only doing 2 rounds of fighting. And remember, let's say if you win the whole season, you go through 8 fights, because there's an 8-fight season, playoffs, then championships. Let's say if you go undefeated, sucks for you, it won't go to your record. You'll be 12-0. But let's say if you win every fight and the team loses, let's say if the team wins 6 fights, or in an 8-fight season, the team is 5 wins, 3 losses. That's the team record. You could have went 8-0 the entire season for your personal record, but it's about the team record. So we'll have the stats saying Joseph Brown dominated everyone, 8-0, 8 knockouts or whatever. But your team lost 4 of those matches, so your team is 4-4.
Damn.
Just like Tom Brady for the Buccaneers could have an awesome game, but if they lose, they lose. So it doesn't go to the individual fighter's personal record. That's what's so great about this. It's the Team Combat League. It's a real team effort. And this is nothing new. They've done it before in kickboxing. They've done it. They do it every day in wrestling, from the high school level to the collegiate level to the Olympic level. There's team competitive sports that battle each other. It just hasn't been done in boxing, and we're the first company to do it in boxing.
Dewey, let me ask you about these franchises here on the website. Does that mean that if I had the money, I can start my own franchise?
Absolutely, you can.
So I can be the New Jersey. If I wanted to be the New Jersey franchise, do I have to find another state? Because I see that they're even. There's 8 teams. So does that mean if I franchise, I'm not part of the league until there's an extra team?
Not necessarily. If you franchise, you're part of the league, and the executives will do what they need to do to accommodate the number of teams accordingly. That's the goal. The goal is to build this just like the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball. And I think it's a very exciting way. You'll have local guys from your individual cities fighting, but this is abroad. We could have guys from Uzbekistan or Brazil. If you come to the tryouts and you make the team, you're on the team. We could have guys from different cities. You can travel internationally. You make the team, you're on the team. It's just like the NFL. And that's what's so exciting about it, guys. We're excited about it. It's kicking off next year. The season will start in March, and we're very excited about it. And it's going to be really explosive. We're going to bring the explosiveness and entertainment value back to boxing. And remember, guys, boxing is a great sport. We respect the sport, and we want to add to the sport. Just like a lot of people claim how Jake Paul and the YouTubers, KSI, all those guys added to the sport of boxing with the revenue they're generating and the new eyes on the sport. We aim to do the same thing. We're here to add to the great sport of boxing that's gave us memories for so many great years, but now with a team concept and a way for guys to make money who didn't have those ways in the past.
Is there headgear and what size gloves?
Definitely not. It's a professional boxing match.
Okay.
Whoa.
So no headgear.
And then what size gloves?
It's the same size that the pros wear.
What?
If you are welterweights and below fighting 8-ounce, middleweights and up fighting 10s. Remember, man, this is no different. It's just a team format.
I mean, it is different, and I wanted to get into it because you got the age restriction at 18 and over.
Yes.
So can an 18-year-old be matched with a 43-year-old?
Absolutely. If they can in a professional boxing fight, they definitely can here. If anything, it's only one round.
Yeah, but
twice.
Dewey, in a professional boxing match, you have a commission and you have a licensed boxer that hopefully has some amateur background, so he has the experience. If you're gonna put in a novice off the street that got hot think he could fight,
but remember,
the tryouts got headgear though.
First of all, put some respect on my name and put some respect on the goddamn company's name. A novice ain't gonna make the team, guys.
Why?
You know who I am?
You gotta be good.
Do you know who I am?
Dewey
I'm a
Cooper.
10-time world championship winning coach. My fight record this year is 19 victories and 1 defeat, and we caught that in Montreal. In a bit of controversy last week with Carlos Takam versus Aslanbek Makhmudov. I got 2 successful world title defenses this year. Hold on. You got Buddy McGurk, the coach of the Los Angeles team. You got the highest level coaches in the world coaching these teams. There won't be any novices. If there's an 18-year-old guy who makes the team and he's fighting a 43-year-old man, most likely he's going to beat the hell out of that 43-year-old man because this 18-year-old guy's going to be talented. Could Devin Haney at 18 beat a 43-year-old man?
Of course.
It'd be a no-brainer. We're paying real money to these fighters, and it's going to be real fighters. We're not going to have anyone on the team who's not adequate, and that's the bottom line.
But then why open it up to the common man? He's never going to compare to an amateur or a professional that's signing up.
Because, first of all, 43-year-old, you supposed to know your boxing. You guys know your boxing here or not?
Yeah.
A 43-year-old man does what? With that much experience, he don't start off fast. He pops the jab. He sets it up. He gets 3-4 rounds to even get going. This is one round. You get 1 round, it's over. Then you get a halftime. Then you get 1 more round. You don't have a lot of time to try to set traps and fill it out with the jab. You got to work. This is a 1-round situation, and so I think that nullifies the experience so much. And again, us as coaches, I'm not going to have anyone on my team who can't fight, bottom line. And they're going to train with me for the next 4 months. So they will be adequate with their defense, their counterpunching, their power, and their fitness. There will be no one on the team who can't fight, period.
So do you foresee a non-amateur, non-professional making the cut?
Possibly, because I mean, there's guys who can fight. There's guys who are tough. I mean, we don't know. That's the intrigue about the tryouts, because there might be a guy who just got out of prison who's been boxing in prison for the last 20 years. Bernard Hopkins came out of prison and went straight to the pros. I mean, so we never know. We can't put limits on people. If they're willing to come out, go to the Team Combat League website, pre-register. I'll match you up accordingly. That's why we're doing tests. That's why we're checking the fighters out. We're interviewing them. We're testing them in a lot of different avenues to know exactly the type of athlete they are, to know if they can really fight. And I'll see them shadow box. I'll see them jump rope. I'll see them hit the bag. And then, of course, I'll see them spar.
So let me ask you, okay.
Before you came in,
so
Dewey?
that won't even be, I can assure you, that won't even be a question. And if you make the team, and not just the Las Vegas team, any of the 8 teams, you will be able to fight. And you will be able to defend yourself and fight for 3 minutes twice, a first half and a second half. There is no coach gonna put someone in there who shouldn't be in there. And remember, guys, you guys seen tough man contests before. A guy come off the street and swing wild for 3 straight minutes and knock people out. It's possible. Kimbo Slice wasn't a great boxer. He got famous. So the guys on the team will be adequate at what's needed for the sport of boxing.
Before you came in, Ness was thinking about signing up. Know what I'm saying? It was sounding.
And remember,
it sounded really lucrative.
They ain't got no rules. I don't know about that.
No, it's definitely
that
rules in
shit
boxing.
too wide open, man.
No, but it's not wild. It's you make the team, you can fight. Because the thing about the company, that's why they hired certain coaches. They hired the top coaches in the country. We're not gonna put anyone out there to get them killed or hurt or paralyzed or brutal damage. They will be able to fight. Otherwise, that falls on us. And like I said, man, I'm winning in boxing, kickboxing, MMA, all aspects. 19-1 this year. We've had 20 fights and called first loss last week. We're doing something right. The system is tight. Las Vegas Hustle will be a great team competing in the Team Combat League, and we're excited about it, man. You got the guys, Antonio Litter from Jay Prince's gym running the Houston segment. We got AC and Samuel Arnold Jr. doing the Dallas coaching and running that. We got real guys who are going to have good fighters there, and it's going to be real interesting, guys. This ain't some sideshow circus act. This will add to the excitement of boxing, and that's the goal, and that's what's going to happen.
I seen headgear in the tryouts, man. Y'all ain't saying nothing about no headgear.
Yes, but of course, when you're sparring, you seen Pacquiao wear a goddamn bar across his face when he spars, and he got 10 world titles or something. I mean,
weight divisions.
Yeah, 10 weight divisions. I mean, come on, man. Of course, everyone wears hair gear when they spar. I fought for 22 years professionally. I wore hair gear when I spar. That's sparring. This is boxing, man. It's a real fight.
Yeah, I know the promotional video never said that though, dude. And they show highlights of dudes sparring. So you had so is this gonna be in an arena as well as getting taken out of the gyms?
This is a real sport, man. Of course it's going to be an arena. This is a real sport coming, guys. Understand, all you boxing enthusiasts, hear my words. We have a new boxing sport coming to the USA. It's going to be a team concept, but it's the good old-fashioned boxing you love. It's just shorter, more condensed, for more explosiveness and more action. How many fights have we been to in the past 10 years? You get the co-main event and the main event, great. People don't even show up for the undercard. People don't even show up. How many times have you seen that? I've seen it every damn big mega boxing event that happened in the last 10 years. We're giving you a short, explosive night of boxing, which you'll see a lot of different talent doing a round in the first half, a round in the second half, and then a team being decided as the winner. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Explosive, excitement, extravaganza, straight boxing happening. 6 different
on
weight
Fight
classes.
TV?
The avenue it'll be shown is still working. Might be on ESPN, might be on Fox, might be on NBC, might be on Fight TV. All that stuff is getting worked out. The franchises are taking care of that. It's just an exciting time for everyone involved. Team Combat League is coming, guys, and when you see it, you're gonna love it. Just like any other professional league It's professional boxing, but remember, you don't have to be a professional to join the team. You have to make the team, just like the NFL.
Yeah, but I don't like that you keep saying that, because it's like if you're not a professional, you looking to win. Why is you even going to allow a non-professional to let me
Because
finish?
it's 1 round. It's not a 4-round fight.
Yeah,
bro.
but if he's not a professional, now I got to work with you on how to throw the hook right. Yeah, you might have natural power. I might see something in him.
But you're looking too deep into it. In the NFL, if a guy walks on the team and runs a 4.140, does he make it or not?
I'll watch them sports. You got to tell me.
he gonna make it.
You don't watch those sports? What we talking about? It's a team sport. In the NFL, you don't necessarily have to go to college. We seen guys come from high school. They went to JC or whatever.
No. I really don't watch those sports.
A 4.140 makes him faster than everybody on the field.
That's right.
And he on the team.
It's happened before in the NFL.
But what if he can't catch? Who gives a fuck if you fast?
Yes,
Hand it to him.
Yes, he could be special teams.
Right.
He could run down and tackle someone.
Don't throw it.
Remember, there's always a probability.
A place for you on the team.
And if you're good.
I ain't trying to be your water boy.
Yeah, no doubt. But if you're good, and remember, if you're not good, you don't make the team, because you're getting paid. So the 18 guys that are selected are getting paid. And when you're getting paid to perform something, you are a professional at it, and you will get paid as such. You will not make the team if you're not adequate.
I get a team outfit. I get the outfit, or everybody wears their own. Is it individual, or do we wear team? Like, because it say Las Vegas Hustle. Is we all wearing a Las Vegas Hustle jersey or what?
Absolutely. It's a team, man. Come on.
I gotta
do the
ask
Pittsburgh
the questions.
Steelers wear different jerseys? No. Devil's advocate, I understand. But guys, understand that's why it's called the Team Combat League. It's a team. It's just a boxing team.
Now, are these the same people that had the kickboxing combat league?
No.
Oh.
No. Different company, whole different situation. But you talk about the WCO back in the days. No, that was Chuck Norris and all of that. This is a whole different company, whole different concept, boxing, and we're excited about it.
Franchise owners only rich people?
Well,
like Dewey, rich like Dewey.
And what does that mean? Like, as a franchise owner, do you have to find your own stadium or event location?
No, the company does all of that.
Okay.
Just like when the NFL first started, everyone, the executives kind of set everything in position for the structure to be ran correctly, and that's exactly what's happened with Ahmed and Mark, and we're happy with
Ahmed. So this some Middle Eastern money.
Well, it's American money. It's American money. I didn't just say Ahmed. I said Ahmed and Mark.
Okay.
So it's an exciting company featuring boxing fights, and anyone could come out and try out to make the team. Hey, October 6th, October 7th, right here in sunny Las Vegas, Nevada, at One Kicks Gym, Split T Boxing, BK MMA. The address is 6320 South Pecos,
Dewey, I need you to
Las
cheat.
Vegas, Nevada, 89120. Come to the Las Vegas Hustle tryouts, October 6th and October 7th. Hopefully you make the team. Good
I need
luck.
you to cheat, because you're saying this is like a league.
Yes.
If I try out for football, I've never watched the whole game in my life. No Super Bowls or nothing. But I know damn well I got to run. I got to catch. I got to be able to, buck down and take a hit.
Yes.
So, those are the things I can practice for until tryouts.
Absolutely.
As a walk-on. Give me what I need to practice on. You keep making it so secret.
I mean, think about it. You need to know how
You
to
like,
box.
nah, every coach is different.
Yeah,
The
every
tests
coach
are
is
different.
different.
Nah. What should a fighter be working on before they try out?
All the intangibles to fight. You should definitely be able to jog a few miles. You should be able to jump rope. You should be able to shadow box.
So slow down. So are you going to test me on a 3-mile run?
Man,
Is it a 1-mile run
I'm
test?
testing everything. Be ready. when you go to the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers, my favorite team, that's why I use them as a reference.
Mine too.
You don't get a syllabus on what you have to do. You come there ready. The coach tell you what you do it, you get tested, and that's that. You make it, check, or minus. That's what's happening October 6th and October 7th. And you guys love it that way. Why? Because you love competition. We love competition. So be ready. You know what you need to do if you want to be a boxer. You got to be able to move. You got to be able to punch. You got to be able to shadow box. These sort of things. You got to know your jab from your cross, from your hook, from your body shot, from your uppercut, from your overhand. Know those things, and we're going to test you. If you're one of the best of the 18, including your sparring goes well, you will make the team. I'm not just putting guys in there because they have a name. I'm putting the top 18 guys I got on the Las Vegas Hustle team, and we plan on doing great things when the season starts in March. Yes, sir.
So you're not just signing guys because they got a big social media following?
Definitely not. And some coaches might, but I'm a throwback, man. You know, guys think just because I got a pierced lip and dreadlocks, I look like this in 1990. I've been looking like this, guys. Yeah, man. Social media is definitely a good thing. We can't knock that, and we definitely want guys with personality and pizzazz and that intangible that you can't just get from being a good fighter. But I'm old school. You gotta be able to fight. Be ready. Be in shape. You guys got 2.5 weeks to prepare yourself. Make sure you're running and all of that because I'm testing everything.
How many do you already have, like a list of the number of people that have signed up for Las Vegas?
No, I don't, because I'm just breaking it with you guys.
Okay.
I haven't even, if you go to my social media, I haven't said anything about it. I was dying to say something about it on Sunday in New York, that I was named the Las Vegas Hustle head coach and all of this. I was dying to talk about it, but I wanted to wait until I get on the platform and talk about it to the boxing world. So you'll see it on my social medias now, but I haven't said a thing until now. I'll start posting about it today. I'm really excited about it, guys, and I got stuff going on. You know, I got fights coming up. But this is a great opportunity to be on the ground-breaking floor of a new company. Imagine 5 years from now where this is very big and we're in stadiums all over the country and people have really delved into this team combat league sport of boxing, man. It's going to be great. And like I said, we're here to enhance what boxing is already doing. A brilliant sport, a sport that I'm really passionate about and that I love. And we're here to just make that continuously more exciting for the people of the future.
Coach, so it says you guys, are going to Tijuana as well.
Yes. Remember that Baja California Tijuana team. Absolutely. And imagine 6-figure deals for the guys out there.
Wait. So California gets 2 tryouts? Because they got a Los Angeles tryout too.
Well, Baja California, meaning Tijuana, you know, Baja California is considered Mexico. So that's the Mexico team, the Tijuana team.
So what's the LA team?
The LA team is Los Angeles, the Los Angeles surrounding area. Remember, Tijuana is
next so they don't have a logo yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, so they're not on the franchises just yet? Because I see Houston, New York, Dallas,
DC,
Philadelphia.
Yes.
So when is the Vegas tryouts for? So Ness, make sure we got my boy Ness in shape for this. You know what I'm saying? We want him on
Vegas
the team.
Tryouts
win.
October 6th and
it.
7th. October 6th and 7th. And we love for Ness to come out. Ness, you can definitely come out and try out. If you want, if you don't want to get punched, you can do all the other tests, and we won't let you spar.
How I'm gonna make the team if I don't spar?
I didn't say you make the team. I said you can try out.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna make the team if I don't spar. So I gotta spar.
You ain't even gotta spar. They gonna put you on
missing. Remember, if you're not adequate, you won't make the team. But I want people to come try out because you never know.
I just figured it ain't gonna be a lot of heavyweights.
Well, you never know. You never know. Remember, Carlos Takem's lurking. We got some guys lurking. You never know who may show up.
I don't see those guys getting in, but I thought of it. I said, damn, what if Big Johnny Rice get in? Hit my man like 280.
Hey, I would love for Johnny Rice to come down. Johnny Rice, 6-figure contract. It'll only take 4 months of your
4 months.
boxing career, you can go right back.
So
to
let's
what you're
talk
doing.
about that. Do you have to
120
commit?
days.
Do you have to commit for those 4 months? Are you locked into them? Can you not take any other fights?
Yes, you have to commit because we have a season. Once the season starts, you can't fight. But remember, it's only from basically middle of February till June. You know what I mean? And then you're good. Most guys fight 2-3 times a year anyway. Once every 3. If you're fighting every 3 months, you're busy. Most guys fight about every 4 months. So fight beginning of February, then fight late June. You're doing 2-round fights, making top money, and you're getting a paycheck every few weeks. So I mean, the money stacks up.
So Team Vegas, what time
Las
are you
Vegas
holding?
Hustle.
Las Vegas Hustle. What time are you holding training, not tryouts? Like once you have your team, you said you're going to be training with them for 4 months. Does everyone get individual training with Dewey? Is it team training, group training? What time are you planning?
Well,
this?
it's just like the NFL, how you have summer camps and spring ball and all of that. The guys won't be mandatory to start training until February 11th.
Oh, wow.
But I'm such a psycho. They make the team and want to start training right away. We can. Man, I'm telling you, no one works harder than me, man. I'll train from sun to sundown. So that's up to the guys. Boxing has a different facets because guys have their own coaches and stuff. So I'm cool. Train with your own coaches until February 11th. We're not here to steal people's fighters, and so the coaches and managers don't have to worry about that thing. It's a simple season. Every year we're gonna have tryouts. Every year new guys may make it.
So if I have a trainer, he can't come, is what you're saying?
Once the season starts, I'm the coach, man.
So he's not even like your second. He can't be my assistant. Nothing.
Definitely not. We have a coaching staff. But remember,
no, these are things that the potential listeners who may turn into tryouts
in the NFL, NBA. All these guys got coaches, guys.
Yeah.
Off season, they all got fucking coaches. When it's time to get to the team, you get to the team. Bottom line, this is nothing new. Don't act like this is something different. It's a team concept. There's structure. You have franchise owners. You have general managers. You have head coaches. You have a staff of coaches. And once the season starts, they are the coaches. That's why the Team Combat League went through extensive selection to get the top coaches. And remember, after the season, you're back with your coaches. Do what you want to do. You can even still train with your coaches. I don't care. Just when the season starts, just rock with the team. We keep a team concept. We win as many of the competitions we can, and our goal is to be the first annual Team Combat League champions at the end of it all. And that's it. All the other little nuances we can get through. I'm even willing to do agreements with the coaches that I wouldn't even train their fighters after the season. So you don't have to worry about me trying to steal your fighters and all of that. And I'm sure every coach is like that. I got so many goddamn fighters right now. Last thing I want to do is steal anyone's fighter. And I'm even willing to sign agreements that if your guy makes the team and he has a current coach, I will sign an agreement. And this has nothing to do with the company. This is just me being a real man that after the season's over, I won't even allow him in the gym anymore. You know what I mean? We can keep it that real. I'm a real dude. I'm a transparent dude. There's no one in the world can say that I'm some fake dude talking some whatever. So that's how real it is, guys. Again, I'm highly excited about the Team Combat League. Our tryouts for the Las Vegas Hustle team is October 6th, October 7th at One Kicks Gym, Split T Boxing, BK MMA, 6320 South Pecos, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89120. Starting at 10 a.m., by the way, for the women's featherweight division, the lightweight, and the welterweights. I'm getting the smaller people all together from 10 to 1 p.m. and from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I want the middleweights, light heavyweights, and heavyweight men there for their tryouts. But please, guys, make it easier on yourself so you can be matched up appropriately. Go to TeamCombatLeads.com's website, sign up, pre-register so you're already in the system, and I can get you matched up appropriately. Please be honest on the forums. We're taking all participants who want to try out for the team, but be honest on the forum. Don't say you have 100. Be honest on the application forms. Don't say you have 100 amateur fights if you have none, because if you have 100 amateur fights, you may have to end up sparring a guy like him who's an undefeated fighter and who's really special. And I don't want to do that.
So let me ask you: are you joining?
Too young.
Man, I wish I could join.
Oh, you 15, not 18. So is Samuel Arnold joining?
That's a big 15.
Possibly.
This ain't right. This ain't right.
Possibility.
Come on, man. Give us regular people a shot.
Yeah, there's 18 spots.
And it's only one round. Like, most street fighters can fight for one round.
Thank
you know,
you.
it ain't.
Thank you.
The
It's
first
one
time I
round.
ever sparred, I was only good for one round. After that one round, I was on the ropes, bro.
It's one round. And remember, we do have tests. There's a litmus test. You know, we have the eye test. We see guys shadow boxing. Every coach are going to do his due diligence with every person that tries out to make sure nothing fatal happens. We are professionals. I'm putting my level of professionalism on the line over almost 40 years of training through the martial arts and boxing on the line. So we will make sure things are done the right way. You will never question Bill Belichick on how he runs his training camps for the New England Patriots. I feel the same goddamn way. We're going to be sharp like that. We're going to Bill Belichick it and cross our T's and dot our I's and make sure we do the proper things for everyone. Even if a guy has a dream to just come try out and he's not that good, I'm not going to get him hurt. And we will assess that when they're doing all the different tests that we have lined up for the guys. And that's something we're going to do for sure.
So, Dewey, fighter A and fighter B in the ring.
Yes.
Fighter B knocks down fighter A.
Otherwise, you're losing. Remember, it's scored just like boxing, guys. We're the first precedence is effective aggressiveness, of course. The next precedence is who lands the more telling blows. And then ring generalship, maybe most punches landed. But if you knock a guy down,
Bo, you trying out?
If you knock a guy down, that's a 10-8 round.
As long
Guys,
as Joseph ain't gonna be in it,
regular
I
boxing.
try out.
No different than regular boxing.
Joseph
Just
Brown. If he
shorter
ain't in there, I
and more
try out. If he
explosive.
there, I ain't trying out.
Joseph 15, he ain't there. He
Man,
gonna
I
be
ain't
there
fighting-
watching you.
I ain't fighting cuz.
But remember, guys, it's just like normal boxing. It's just shorter and going to be promoted explosively and excitingly.
It is exciting, I swear. I'm gonna show up to the tryouts whether I try it or not, just to like see who showed up.
Yes.
Did you see the sparring clip with Hasim Rahman and the local heavyweight? Like when the whole Jake Paul thing?
Yes. Yeah. Kind of, I hate to say it like this, but kind of chubbier black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see.
Has he tried out? Has he signed up?
By the way, I'm not sure who that guy is, but he actually messaged me on Instagram.
Wanted to get
way
that
back.
work?
Don CEO.
No, So Don CEO, you definitely welcome to come out and try out. We love to see you there, man. You might win a 6-figure contract. Any guys,
Bro,
like
that dude got big balls, man. He got in it, no amateur fights.
And he's the guy who just said, you can't do that. This guy with no amateur fights got in there and sparred with Steve Rockman Jr. You just proved my point.
But you could
The
tell the
difference
difference,
was he
though.
said he got big balls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So-
you could tell the difference, though, in that sparring. You could tell who was novice, who was not.
Yes,
but he's
in
also
one round
sparred a Coley.
in one round, it was competitive, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Especially
one of
with
those
heavyweights.
rounds.
Next, you can
but
do it, bro.
remember,
You got
they
a
sparred
shot.
more than one, but for one round, it was competitive.
For sure.
And Hasim's my man. I got love for Hasim and his father. Actually, I'm taking the drill that Hasim Rockman Sr. showed me to really show punching power and use it as one of the tests. So Hasim, that one drill you had us doing with the dumbbells, that's one of the tests that I'm going to use. So big shots to Hasim Rockman Sr. Showed me a little secret on how to unlock that punching power. That's one of the tests that I will be using in the tryouts on October 6th and 7th. So
that guy actually sparred Lawrence Okoli too. So yes. I'm gonna try to make sure that he signs up and shows up, man.
And how much does he? He's a heavyweight, right?
Yeah, he's a heavyweight.
Yeah, we love for him to come out.
He's always in Bones gym too.
Yeah.
So like whenever someone he just gets in there. I'm like, damn, you might as well do something.
I'm gonna holler at Bones today and send him a personal invite and tell him any of the guys he has.
Yeah, the Sean Brewer. That he trained all this time for that fight that they were supposed to have at the Westgate. It didn't happen, so he could use the check. I know there's a lot of fighters like Dante Brown, Bo. My man could use the check. I ain't seen him fight in a minute.
Down Brown.
Yeah, yes, and Oh man, I should have thought of that. Should have been lay him down, Brown. Instead of knock him down, Brown. But yeah, any of those guys, you're all welcome. You're here in Vegas. Come out, join the first ever Team Combat League Las Vegas Hustle team. Come out and try out, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be an awesome experience. Your training will be high level. We're gonna work hard, and you can make some money doing what you love. And it doesn't lock up your career. 4 months of commitment, making top dollar, getting
some of these
check every
veterans
2
should
weeks.
come out of retirement, right?
Absolutely.
And I don't mean
I would love for them to.
I don't mean out of retirement, but we all know that there are many fighters that didn't make the best decisions.
Yes.
That right now they might have a regular job. Like this might be better than that regular job.
Yes. And remember, whatever your salary is, you get that in that 4 month block. So if you're making $100K, you get that in 4 months. Those bi-weekly checks are gonna be fat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're gonna string it out for the whole year. It's only a 4 month season. You get that just like the NFL
So
guys.
you're making
Every Sunday they
you're
get a
making
check.
$25,000 a month.
Yes.
Divided into 4 weeks.
Yes. You know what I
They
mean?
blessing you.
6 racks. You know what I mean? 6.25
It's fighters
racks.
not making that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Especially
And remember-
not no 1-0s or 0-0s.
And think about this, guys. The last thing I will say about the company, I'm highly excited about. One thing about me, I'm not some fake dude just trying to snake charm people, or like the guys in the 1900s come with the wagon and sell you crocodile tears or something. You know, I'm telling you, I'm really excited about this. But think about this, guys. There's an 8-week season. Then you have playoffs and championships. A total of 12 weeks. The most rounds you're gonna fight in 12 weeks is 24 rounds total. You're fighting 2 rounds of competition. I would call it a game, but we all know boxing isn't
ain't
a
no
game.
game.
So each competition will consist of 24 rounds. 12 guys on the team will fight 2 rounds each. And by the way, last thing I want to mention, it's same day weigh-ins. We're going back to the old school. It's same day weigh-ins. So we need guys at their real weights. There won't be any weight cutting and all of that. It's same day weigh-ins.
I mean, guys like him, he know how to stay low
Yes, of
for
course.
amateur
Yeah,
fights. So
of
he
course.
he still will be cutting.
Of course, but you know, so if normally if you're a welterweight, you'll probably compete at 160. You'll probably be a middleweight for this.
You should get their tryout weight.
Oh yeah, of course, we're doing all that. I'm a professional, man. I'm Bill Belichick in it. We're getting weights, we're getting measurements, we're doing all of that. Come on, man.
You should give me the list too. Some of these dudes, you know, they so desperate they might not want to tell you how good they are.
Yes, but like I said, I'm selecting the top 18 guys. And remember, the top 12 are really important.
Your
because
team is going to have 18 fighters?
Every team's going to have 18 fighters. Remember, guys, let me reiterate, 6 different weight classes. There's 1 women's weight class, featherweights. You got lightweights, welterweights, middleweights, light heavyweights, heavyweights. 5 male weight classes. And each weight class, there's 3 fighters. You have your starter, just like you have in the NBA.
Mhm.
You got your backup, and you have your third alternate.
Oh wow! So it'll be 3 heavyweights per
Yes,
division.
3 heavyweights
on your team.
Yes, every team. All these teams have 18 members. Everyone's getting paid. Let's say if you're the third person, remember, there's only 12 rounds in the first half, 12 rounds in the second half.
You might get paid for not even fighting.
You may go the whole year and not even ever fight and still get paid.
Damn, bench warmer getting that money.
Yes, you know, but
like a
remember,
real sport.
the reason why we need
Well,
the
a
third
real
person
team.
In case someone gets
injured or someone gets as his replacement in the second half. So every team has 3 fighters in each division of 6 divisions, and everyone gets paid. And by the way, full insurance for all team members for the entire year, and if you get injured or whatever, you get knocked out and you're suspended for 30 days or whatever, you still get paid. You know what I mean? It's not like you're off the team and you don't get paid. Your contract will be honored. So, you know, we're doing the right things for the fighters also in bringing you a new exciting boxing sport. Just to, like I said, further increase your love for the sweet science and the great sport of boxing.
Dewey, so is there any bonuses for the team captains or coaches for getting the win and having your team win? Like,
there's playoff bonuses and championship bonuses. You know, it's just like in the NFL. You don't get a bonus for winning. Your team's supposed to win. You're trying to get to the playoffs and you're trying to win the Super Bowl. It's the same thing here. You know, I'm a huge advocate. We don't celebrate normalcy or things you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the playoff, that's an accomplishment.
So
get
are
a
you going to
bonus.
treat it like a league? Can I be your scout? Because, like, you need a
Absolutely.
talent scout,
Absolutely,
right?
we
Like,
treat
you
it
need
like a
somebody
league.
to go find you to.
Absolutely. And that whole structure is within each franchise. And that's what's so exciting about this, guys. This isn't just some weird brainstorm and guys doing something. This is a well thought out strategic move to help further the sport of boxing for the era that we're in right now. This multimedia, fast-paced, now, info at your fingertips era. And we're going to give you a sport that suits exactly what's going on with today's market and fan base.
I got Ruin a 504 that says, what will it take for boxing to overtake the MMA?
We have to do stuff like we're doing. Make the shows exciting. Don't make them so boring. The one thing the UFC has done and other mixed martial arts companies has followed is there's not a dull moment. After one fight, you got the promo, the music, the girls with the ring cards, half naked, walking around. You have a show. You got the hottest music, whether you're playing hip hop or rock. It's a concert with a great fight atmosphere. Boxing, we've been to many boxing shows. Like I said, until the co-main event or the main event, there's a lot of space between each fight. There's no excitement going on. Right? Interview, next fight, promo, next fight. So in order for boxing to get more exciting to the youth like this guy here, you have to keep it moving. Can't be a lot of downtime. And that's one of the aims of the Team Combat League, to give you excitement, slam bam, thank you ma'am, on to the next competition.
Now, you were at the New York tryouts. How did Lefty Guns do?
Which one was Lefty Guns?
I think it's Miguel Diaz, maybe? Short, light-skinned Puerto Rican. He fought on Top Rank and got a draw versus Dakota Linga.
Yeah. He did good. He did? I actually got it in my phone. I actually recorded his. He did good. The New York trials, everyone was tough, swinging on each other. You know, it was a good some good sparring. He had some Ukrainian guys there. He had a Ukrainian girl there fighting hard with this Muslim girl from actually Texas who flew all the way to New York just to be with her coach and try out for the New York team. And guys, that's allowed. You could be in New York and try out for the LA team. You could be in Houston and try out for the Vegas team. If you go to the Team Combat League website, you'll see the trials for the different teams, and you can try out for every team. You make it, you get selected, great. But
does that mean you relocate now? If you made it, if LA decides they want me, do I got to go to LA?
Well, you'd have to during the season because you're fighting once a week. But remember, hopefully you'll be in that 6-figure salary where you can do that.
Well, dude, we got some guys here, man. They coming up next, bro, and they got beef and everything. They like want to fight each other in the hallway right now. So.
Oh, they out there right now?
Bro, I don't know what I just said.
We love guys like that, especially the aggressive guys who want to get after it.
I don't know if they're your type of guys.
Come
though,
to
dude.
October 6th, October 7th, trial here for the Las Vegas Hustle team.
I think we gotta hurry up, too, because they might get the scrapping out there.
They actually got a big fight coming up. They're doing celebrity boxing. It's Izzy, fake Drake, versus M2. Finish that for me, Bo.
Bro, I don't know. I just know they about to fight in the hallway, and we probably need to wrap it up.
Yes, we better wrap it up. But I got to go to the UFC PI and train my UFC fighter, Amir Bazzi. I got Francis Ngannou coming in at 9, so I got to get Amir and Francis out of the way.
I'm going to be over there at 9. All right, we're going to go to intermission. We'll be right back.
TeamCombatLeague.com. Check it out. Sign up October 6th and 7th for the Las Vegas Hustle tryouts. Let's go.
Let's go. What's up? What's up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got a special treat. These two men will be headlining the celebrity boxing event taking place October 15th, an already jam-packed boxing day. We got M to the K, also known as Scoot Scoot, right? According to Hasim Rahman Jr., I see you guys are good friends. And then Izzy Drake. What's going on, champ?
What's going on? It's an OVO thing. You already know what it is.
Yo, but you seem a little frustrated.
I seem a little frustrated?
Yeah.
Because this guy's sitting next to me.
So I seen the face-off, man, and the shove.
Yeah.
Who initiated that?
He did. What was that about? Tell him.
What was that about?
No shoving in here. We got cameras, and I'm security, so no shoving.
Nah. But why'd you feel the need to shove him? I loved it. I'm going to be real. That gave us something to talk about, and it's something that most fighters don't normally do. It kind of builds up the fight. It gives the people like us, the casual fans, some excitement. Shows us there's real bad blood, but tell me your reasons.
I just wanted to go at him, you know?
So have you been training for this?
I've been training in Canada.
Oh, so you're from Canada?
Yeah.
Ottawa, Canadian.
Wow, so you're like really from Canada and really into. Okay, so who's training you out there?
I'm just training with a couple buddies.
Oh shit! Stop it, Drake. You're not taking it
With
serious?
a couple buddies. Yesterday he said Milton was his trainer on the TV show he was on. Then I called Milton on FaceTime during the show, and he called Cap.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, we'll see in the video.
Wait. Yo, this is a big opportunity for you. My man got like 4 million followers. Like, you ain't even got 10% of that. This is the come up for you.
Those are all fake followers.
Nah, I've checked the retention. I've seen the numbers. That shit look real.
My numbers add up more than him, and I only got 150K.
Could you imagine if I did buy it? I'd be rich as fuck if I could afford that.
I mean, he don't look like he buying anything but jewelry.
I mean, he's irrelevant. The only reason why he's relevant is because I.
See, here's the thing. He can't spell irrelevant.
Let's talk about how he's sitting next to me.
All right, let's talk about how.
I called out Drake to a boxing match for $1 million in a record deal. Celebrity boxing. Like, I was actually on a podcast. It was called the Danza Project in Miami. Shout out to the Danza Project, and they wanted me to tell a story that I had never told to anybody.
So you told them about you and that guy in the closet?
You know? So I told him about how I gave Logan Paul 20 racks, and Logan Paul lost my 20 racks, so I called him out to a boxing match.
Wait. You give him 20 racks cash.
I gave him 20 racks. He pulled up with 480,000. I gave him 20 racks. He was supposed to go do some gambling with his buddy, and they were supposed to run it up, and they lost my 20 racks. And so I called him out to a boxing match. Obviously, he never responded because he doesn't want the smoke, you know. And from there, Celebrity Boxing saw that interview. They hit me up. They were just like, let's get you in, you know. And then they told me to call out Drake. I didn't really want to call out the boy, you know. I'm trying to do business with him in the future. But so I just like put it on the back burner for a bit. And then TMZ, they hit me up. I was in Miami. They hit me up and they told me Drake was staying at the Fiana Hotel here on South Beach in Miami. So I was just, they was like, pull up.
He is not in Miami.
They want me to pull up, you know. So I pulled up with my manager, no security. Right when we got there,
you got here.
We saw 8 Escalades, you know, 8 Escalades outside. I was like, I don't know if we should go in here, bro. This is trippy, bro. He's like, nah, we already here. We got to go in. So we go to the front door. We see 2 girls. The 2 girls recognize me right away. They're like, oh my God, you're the fake Drake. I'm like, nah, chill. I'm Izzy Drake, you know. And they're like, yeah. They're like, I'm like, and then fucking, oh sorry, I'm a little tired. I just woke up, but yeah. So then they told us that Drake was in the spa.
The what?
So I went into the lobby, and then I saw somebody that was working there. I asked them where the spa was, and they was like, "Yo, 2nd floor."
We were in the spa. Then I asked somebody where the spa was.
So they literally told me where Drake was staying, but then his goon saw us, and then they chased us out, and it wasn't.
How fast are you running?
Wait. So it's on site. Like Team Drake doesn't fuck with you. They're not flattered by what you're doing.
It's like real American yellowness.
I actually FaceTimed Drake the night he dropped his album. Honestly, never mind. And you could imagine how many people were blowing up his phone on the day he dropped.
But he
his
answered
album.
yours.
He answered my call. I confirmed the feature that we had because we already did a song.
You confirm he hung up on you is so embarrassing. If that was me, I would have not showed my mama
album. You know.
Wait. And then so you're on Drake's new album.
No, I made a song with Drake, and I was supposed to be on the new album, but
you're supposed to be on the new album's Nuts.
But he still confirmed the song was still coming on the next album, you know. And but then I leaked the FaceTime, and then that's when the beef started.
Oh wow, you leaked the call.
Yeah.
Cloud chasing?
Nah.
Why?
Why did I leak it? Because the people.
That's the bag.
People didn't believe that I had a song with Drake, so I had to confirm.
I still don't believe it.
You're gonna see it.
You're gonna see two of these and one of these.
So
October 15th.
So he's saying he gave you this opportunity.
This guy was irrelevant. Then Lamar. Let's talk about the story more. Lamar Odom, he accepted the fight for Drake. Obviously, Drake never accepted it. Went viral on every single platform. I'm the king of going viral.
Do you tie your shoes? Because you're like a little ass kid.
Past like 9 months, you know.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Lamar Odom made a video, and he's like, Drake's not gonna get his hands dirty, but I'm gonna get my hands dirty. Let's get the contact.
So you were supposed to fight Lamar Odom.
I was supposed to fight Lamar Odom. Then he ended up backing out last minute. Drake paid him off not to go through with it because Drake didn't want to give him.
You're assuming it was Drake.
I know for a fact because I texted Drake and he told me that he was coming to slap me for free and that he wasn't giving me any more publicity with any.
So why is Drake beefing with you?
Like I said, because I dropped the FaceTime video. Me confirming the song. That's why he's beefing. And then this guy was blowing up my comments every day.
You be lying.
He was blowing up my comments, asking me to fight him. Like
I don't even like bitches' pictures.
This guy's
as much
irrelevant.
like that.
Nobody knows who M to the K is. I always ask people like, do you know who this is?
You don't
They're
got no
like,
one to ask.
I have no
Ain't
idea.
nobody. You try to say hello to someone, they turn their head.
You're nobody.
You be like hello. You be like, hey. They be like, oh shit, watch out. They ain't no one trying to talk to you.
Dude,
but I want to ask about M to the K. Who are you, and how did you get to this level? Because you look like you're living a very comfortable life.
My boy pulled up in an orange Bentley. He pulled up in a very nice vehicle. Excuse me, I gotta not put that out there like that.
Yeah,
you did already. Very nice vehicle.
I'm just M to the K. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. I'm living the American dream. I'm an American success story. Family by way of Morocco, North Africa. Born and raised in Las Vegas, where I was able to learn about all of our beautiful entertainment that we have to offer to the world. That's why we're the capital of it, the capital of entertainment, and where I'm able to go ahead and spread my talent around the whole United States and every soil that is surrounded by water on this planet. And I do my thing really well too, because I'm able to receive somebody's money all over the world. So I think I'm doing
what is it?
well.
You're a producer, music producer? Like, what do you do?
See, I make funny videos. I was the first person on YouTube to upload funny videos and prank videos on YouTube. I joined January 14th.
Why don't you tell them what really happened?
What really happened?
What really happened?
You was signed to Soulja Boy.
Yeah, but this is before that too. We're going from the beginning, where before millions. You never had $1 million, so you would never understand this, and you would never have a record deal, so you would never be signed to like someone like Soulja Boy.
I got my own record label.
Yeah, that sucks then, because y'all ain't selling records. I could drop an album right now on iTunes and watch money. I could see. I didn't get dropped.
You got dropped.
No, term was up. I was on Interscope Records.
You was a nobody.
Off of it. You was never on any records.
I won't call him a nobody. If he got signed, somebody.
I'm having APs and shit. Hey, let's do a watch check. So whose watch you want to trade? If you had to pick a watch between me and his, whose watch you want?
Show us your watch too, Drake.
You gotta show his.
What is that? A Braylon?
No, it's a watch.
He got a Rolls?
Missing the whole things and shit. Look at this. This is. You know what this is?
Audemars Piguet?
Yeah, I didn't gotta say it. It was his. You're gonna have to take a few guesses. We can ask the fans too. Leave a comment below.
And this is why I'm saying you gotta be training for real, because he's socially bigger than you.
But he's not.
You got a coochie.
If I search his name, nothing's gonna come up. You search my name, you're gonna be.
We search your name, we're gonna see a coochie.
I've been training for the past 8 months.
Little coochie.
It's not just like a viral overnight.
You
thing.
got a fat coochie, huh?
You know what I mean? So like,
you talk like you got some big coochie down there.
Like I said,
but you're not taking it serious though.
No, he's not.
I am taking it serious.
You said you're training with buddies, champ. Like
his 4 buddies. He called them 4 locos.
Like we've interviewed all the champions. So I just, as a dude that was, I'm gonna pay for your fight. I gotta pay. It's not even free. So I'm invested. I would have liked to hear that you training with like he's training with a real trainer. Otis Pemberton's a real fucking trainer. He's got active fighters right now and world class fighters. Like you don't want to be chilling with your buddies and this dude comes in there and, because again,
smokes him.
You know what I'm saying? He's up here with the social media and obviously the finances.
And
He
the
look at-
fundamentals of boxing. Boxing is a sport of fundamentals. I thought I knew how to fight my whole life. It's not true.
No.
I thought I always knew how to fight. The whole rap shit I've been through and all that, I thought I could fight. I was ready to have niggas' backs and stuff. It's not true. I didn't know how to fight because when I did boxing and I was able to learn the fundamentals last year when I lost my 125 pounds all in boxing, I was able to see the fundamentals. How my position. I'm a southpaw and I could switch it up and be regular too, but I feel comfortable.
Wait. You lost 125 pounds?
Yeah, I was like 325. Now I'm like 200. Like so.
So what made you join boxing and get on this weight loss journey?
At first, it was like in between houses and a breakup at the same time.
Normally, it's the breakup.
Yeah,
divorce or just a breakup?
Just a breakup, but it could have felt like a divorce because we was together for a long time. But then it was just like, I don't know what it is. It's like when you're attached to somebody and it's like you're used to that every day, then it's not there anymore. So it's just like, oh, fucking life was just not the same no more. So it was like a change. So I used that change to my advantage. I started going to the gym. I already was like, I can't eat shit. And nothing I didn't want to eat. So then I started looking like, oh, I'm getting low, like losing weight. Every time I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, shit, I look like I'm losing weight. I said, I might as well look good. Make this better. Not make it like I'm losing weight from not eating, being like, gonna get sick from it. I was like, all right, let's see how I could get a six-pack. You ain't never had a six-pack. You always wanted one. You always wanted to feel skinny, see what it's like. I always just been fat, like walk like a penguin when I walk, like ooh, like so I would. I could go like this. I couldn't even see my ding dong if I wanted. It was like really bad. And so I lost all that weight. I wanted to keep going.
In 1 year.
In 1 year, just
so
boxing.
Did you hire a personal trainer?
Didn't hire anybody. Just I was going to the Mayweather Boxing Club. I was with Sean Tyler, that's Mac TMT, and his son Slug Boy Chris. He was gonna be a future champ. We've been working out, just going crazy on the bags, going crazy. Jarvis, my boy, he was training with Otis too at the same time, and he's like FaZe Clan. He just did his fight, knocked out old boy at the other event. But it's like a great team of people around me, everybody to motivate me, to keep me going forward, to want to lose the weight that I did, and to be what I am today, and only getting better because I still have so much room to learn, and I'm learning every day with boxing. You cannot know everything in boxing. You gotta every day there's something new to learn.
So how many hours a day or week are you training? Would you say?
It's about 3 times a week right now because due to my press schedule, and it's like 6 hours that each time of the day is like 6 hours. It's a 2 hour, and another 2 hour. So it's like we get it through.
Have you started sparring yet?
Yeah, I did like 3 spars now.
Okay.
I sparred Slug Boy
Bruh,
Chris.
hold on, Izzy.
Slug Boy Chris bust my lip open.
You gotta go back to camp and take this shit serious. My man is really taking it serious because the last thing you want to do is talk shit, say he's nobody, he's irrelevant. Oh, Google me, and he don't come up, but then you lose.
We'll let the hands do the talking. That you know.
Izzy got a little coochie,
listen, Izzy.
We don't need to wait till October 15th. You can stand up right now.
Izzy, no, not right now, please.
Why not?
Let's be professionals and keep the bag, baby.
Is he
You
a
need
street
the
fighter?
bag. You need the bag.
We already got fined because you wanted to push us. That was a waste of money.
Oh, they fined you?
Yeah, because he wanted to touch
Was
my
that in
titties
AC
and push
or
me.
where was that?
That was in what city was that? Florida, Miami.
And Florida
somewhere.
Commission fined you?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
West Palm
Why don't we
Beach.
talk about the last podcast? What happened?
What happened?
What happened in the last one?
Yeah, tell us what
I started
happened.
swinging on him, and then he
Hey,
went
hey,
down,
hey,
and then I took.
He went down.
I
I
go
took
down.
the security down.
I told
too.
you he was a
He didn't
street
take-
fighter, Ness.
See, he was so drunk on Four Loko, he didn't know I did all that shit.
Nah, nigga, you was
He said,
down
you
on
should have
the
seen the
ground.
vlog. You didn't even see it last night.
I'm going to be real. As a boxing guy, we call that looking for a way out. You cannot do something to ruin the fight before it starts.
We're just building.
He a
we're just
street
building
fighter,
it up.
bro.
Yeah, but if you get caught fighting in the street, like that could cancel the fight.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to. You
That's
know,
told
you don't
you
want to
that's
swing
who
on
you
That's
him.
what I
this
told him.
point.
I kicked him the other 2 podcasts ago. He came up, did all the weird shit he be doing. He came up in my face again, all that. I kicked his ass in his chest because I can't swing on him again. I said, "Didn't you learn the last damn lesson? Did you see?" And that's not even his money. He's other people's money. He's wasting. The sponsors and shit. His Four Loko. That's why they got him drinking Four Loko. He's got an alcohol sponsor. He's sponsored by Four Loko. He's drinking it all day and everything.
Yeah, you're not supposed to drink it.
You better drink it in the ring too. That's gonna be
Just
too
hold
easy.
it.
Have you stopped drinking for this training camp?
Have I stopped drinking?
For this training
He
camp.
drunk right now. Can't you tell? He smells his breath.
Are you drinking?
No.
You sure you're not drinking during this training camp?
Nah, I ain't drinking.
I saw you drinking in Miami. That's a cap. You was busted.
Man, I throw that shit. That's for the hoes to think I'm drinking. Oh, sorry. I can't talk like that.
No, you can talk like that, but he caught you.
That's
He
not
said-
for me.
Go rewind the We in Miami podcast. You know.
Oh, yeah. That was a Duce deal. But see, I wasn't in training camp yet.
He was in training.
I wasn't in training.
Who getting y'all these deals?
You told him he wasn't
Put
training.
us on.
Yeah, you know, we get to say things like, yo, man, shout out to Hardin Dispensary, man.
Oh, what you know about that?
Man, I know everything about that. We got the best trees in all the land, the
For
best
sure.
cannabis, the best bud tenders.
Shout out
Y'all
Hardin.
Go
They
on down to
definitely
Hardin.
the best bud tenders. I ain't
It's
gonna
true.
Front. I ain't gonna front. They is. Have you stopped at Hardin?
No, he stopped by the liquor store.
You don't smoke?
I smoke.
Have you stopped at Hardin?
Have I stopped at Jardine?
I'm gonna tell your
You should
management to
definitely
take you
check
there.
it out. They got
Yeah.
over 120 strains, bro. All the legacies, like fucking White Widow, the Pineapple Express, like any old school plus the new shit.
Maybe
So-
they can make a strand after our fight, like knock out fake Drake, OG.
Drake pack.
I'm gonna knock you out within the first 20 seconds of the first round.
With what?
Put your money on that.
Yeah, right.
Bro, Drake, 20 seconds?
20 seconds.
He said put the
That's
money
some
on.
Mike Tyson shit.
I'm not playing around.
That's your coochie talking.
This is my career I got on the line.
So
I got-
you're the
I got
brother?
much bigger than what you got on the line.
His
That's
manager.
my manager.
But entertainment manager.
There ain't nothing entertaining over here.
Not boxing or anything.
I'm
like
entertained.
Okay. Wow. So I'm definitely interested in this fight, but Drake, I was rocking with you. I'm a huge Drake fan. I ain't gonna front. I've been rocking with you.
Drake's coming to the fight,
But you just said y'all beefing.
but he said he's coming to slap me for free.
But
He said he's pulling up to the fight to slap me for free. That's what he said.
and you think he's really gonna show? There's
Oh, yeah.
that's a big
He's definitely
day.
gonna show up.
What's gonna happen if he slap you? You gonna get on his ass, or
It's gonna be more viral.
so you gonna have?
So
two
you don't
fights.
care? You just want to get slapped by Drake?
He want to get dick.
I don't wanna
I can't. Yeah, you know.
If the boy wants to slap me, then he wants to slap me, right?
Yeah, and if the boy wants to play with your booty, you gonna let him do that too?
Nah, I ain't on no bati boy shit.
What's that again?
He ain't with that shit.
So do you rap at all?
Yeah, he's gonna spit a freestyle for us
I got
right
a
now.
song out on World Star right now.
How's it go?
Letter to Drizzy, you know? It's
Sing it.
on the World Star. Go
A
check it
letter
out.
to Drizzy.
Yeah.
Letter to Drizzy, yeah.
You don't even know the words.
What are you talking about?
Go ahead and sing it.
Give me a
I ain't
couple
gonna- I
bars.
He ain't gonna do it. He's gonna
give
say
you
we
no
gotta
bars.
pay him. He
Give
did
me a
this
couple-
already.
Oh, he
I
did
need
that
money.
already?
Yeah, every
Fuck.
podcast I ask him to freestyle, he'd be like, "You gotta pay me. I ain't gonna do it. Pay me. It costs money
Show
for
me the
that."
bread.
See what I'm saying?
But I mean, I thought you was here to promote.
But
Yeah.
I'm promoting it right now. Go on World Star and check it out. Letter to Drizzy.
He got a song to go like this. I'll do
Ain't
it for
nobody-
you.
ain't nobody
Sooner or later she'll be gone. Sooner or later she'll be gone. Something, something. All
That's
this
not even
time,
how it goes.
dun. That's your song.
That's not even how
My
it
song be like, can I fuck with you? Hey, bitch, can I fuck with you? My bracelet's about 6 a piece. That Bentley GT, bitch, ain't cheap. Hey, what the fuck you niggas want to see? See you on my stories on my IG trying to fucking creep. Hey, gang, fuck his hoes, then we got to go. I be selling out shows all across the globe.
Drake, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Drake was bouncing his head.
man.
He was bouncing his head.
He was like,
How you gonna box
you
that
gotta
man
fuck
shit?
with my shit. I'm the best, man. Look at all these belts in the room. I'm finna have all these belts.
Wait, he got
I'll whip your ass with these
36,000
belts.
views on World Star. Let's see how this sound, man.
I'm just saying, I want a ticket to the fight. Can I get a ticket? I ain't asking for nothing else but a
Also
ticket.
got
Man, you
another
got it,
song on
man.
World Star
Say
with
less.
Perky
Man,
on
matter
it.
of fact, we might
Perky on
we
it.
might bring up some where we're gonna do this fight.
Let me hear this. Let me hear this.
Confused by it.
Here we go.
Okay.
He won't say that publicly. He says something, he gives you life.
It's just a letter for all the things that I meant to tell you.
Alright.
Fix the
Yeah.
grammar errors, minus what
Go ahead, sing it. He don't know the words. He don't know none of the, not one word on this song.
Damn it, you
Go
just
ahead.
too hard to get to.
Sing one.
Made in your image, even the part about
Exactly.
spitting, cause the duality.
How much you want anyway? We could do the cash app for this. I want to bet he
Yo,
don't know.
that sounded
words.
good, right?
I bet he
Yo.
don't know one word to his song.
Hey, yo,
Oh God.
Yo, you got a poster of Drake in the wall in the video. Yo, he's funny. I love
He
this
loves
guy.
Drake.
He do. Yo,
Has anybody ever told you you look like Drake?
No.
You could pass for him.
nah, you definitely passed for him.
You could definitely pass for
You
Drake.
missing the part.
Have you done
though.
the braids already?
No, he got to do the shag
Yeah.
now. He gotta
How
do
did you do the
shag.
braids? How you do those braids? I always
I
wanted.
grew up my braids.
You wasn't even in Hollywood or Hollywood
I grew
actor.
up
How
my
did they do
hair
that
and
to your
I
head?
created the braids.
They do that in the hood these days. They can make the fake braids in the hood.
There was fake braids?
I think he definitely ain't got hair enough hair. To
They can do everything in the hood these days.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I fake waves and all.
Hey Drake, I expect you to act different. You two like chill. Like he kind of like
hungover.
he kind of like bullying.
Having a
you.
hangover.
This guy just talks too much.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all he does. He's a comedian.
Hey man, I would
He
talk
just
my way
talks
through
So
that bag.
so how did the fight happen though? So
The
because
only
you're
reason why
saying you're
he's
the A
relevant is
side.
because I'm here.
All right, but that's what you're saying. You're saying you're the A side. So did Celebrity Boxing come to you with a couple of names like, hey?
Celebrity Boxing hit me up and they told me to call out Drake to a boxing match.
I know, but after that
They
didn't
manipulated
happen,
him and said, "Call out Drake."
After that didn't happen,
And then it went from Lamar Odom, and then it went to Nick Young, and then after
I'm with this bozo now.
didn't go through, then this guy was just commenting on my shit, and then he was the only best one left one to do.
So how'd you get him approved though? If he's commenting,
Yeah, because I know how Celebrity Boxing hit me up. But
Exactly.
that wasn't your comments.
Because then I told the owner of Celebrity Boxing, okay,
Who's the donor
maybe we can
then?
make this work. Damon.
Damon who?
Damon Dash.
Damien Philman.
Okay.
Damon
Nah,
Philman.
I ain't
Yo,
know.
my man trolling
I
right
didn't know if I
here.
knew that. That wasn't a shot. I
He
was
said
wondering.
Damon Dash.
Anyways, no, but on some real shit, on the only thing, me and this nigga, we did come together on one thing though. I done checked contracts out from Celebrity Boxing. Celebrity Boxing, they supposed to throw this event for us. Last night I had an emergency meeting with our managements and our lawyers and shit, with his management, his teams, to see what these contracts is. They try to fuck me on the damn contract.
How
and
so?
I did everything so good. It's 2 point and everything. The contract already sucked. It already sucked, but it was good enough for me to sign to do what I have planned. They offered me, goddamn, I told them I want 100 bands to go fight some shit like this, and I'm finna fly and do it. And the face off was during my my daughter's baby shower, so I was in this guy's fucking face in Florida instead of being in Las Vegas with my family and everyone to do my thing, so I could go get money because I'm a man. I finna go get money from my family, so I went to the fucking Florida to face him. He didn't give me my money right there. The paper that I signed was like 10K. It's like 10K, and it was like 2K. Imagine I'm getting 10K for this fight. So it was like, oh, you gonna get 10K? This is what fucking get for spar. I paid a spar partner this to fight. This is how much they cost. So 10K to go fight there, 2K for the press conference, 2K September 1st, 6K in my locker room before I walk out. Then the sponsorships, they said some shit about sponsorships like you do. You bring Celebrity Boxing sponsorships. We split it 50-50 if you bring it for us. If you have your own sponsorship on your trunks, it's 100% you. That's your money if you saw your trunks. But if you bring us a sponsor, we're going to split it 50-50. And then he went to see that I have the big sponsors. I had Hex.com. Hex is like a serious, huge stake in crypto. It's like it's a culture. It's a whole culture of crypto. I had them. I had the genius man behind it, Richard Hart. He done flew out. This is a very busy man. This is a billionaire man. This man is busy working on the pulse chain right now. Every day he's sitting there working with the most intelligent people on earth. And so he took his time to come across the goddamn ocean and come to Florida and come stand on that stage with me to sit there and fake this shit and do that. And the dude didn't pay me my money. He ain't give me my money for that. Then he saw him. So what I'm saying is he saw him on stage. Oh, this guy must have a lot of cash. This M to the K. Oh, he got Rolls Royces. He got Bentleys. He's in Vegas doing it like Floyd. Okay, so he must have Floyd money and all that. So he said, oh, hey, you're doing such a great, and not to mind, all this press we're doing, I done reached out to the Boxing Voice. I've done reached out to every shit we've been on, anything you done seen this guy or me on, I done did it all with him. We doing it all by ourselves. Celebrity Boxing hasn't done one thing. One single thing for this. So last night I created a website called fakeversusreal.live with this guy and his team, and we made our own website. We're gonna do this pay-per-view ourselves. We're gonna stream it ourselves. It's his promotion, my promotion. I'll let him get it because he got fucked too. He's not my enemy. He's not my enemy. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight. That's what we're gonna do. We gonna get our bag. But he's not my enemy. I don't know this fucking guy. I ain't grow up with me. I ain't fuck his bitch. I don't know what he got going on. It's not. So we gonna fight for entertainment. Fuck he is. Everybody knows who I am. Yeah, for the hood. I'm from goddamn Las Vegas East Side. This guy from wherever the fuck he's from. His whole hood is gonna watch.
Hey, Drake, stop letting this motherfucker shine on
They
you,
gonna
man.
watch him. They gonna watch me beef. But it's our money. It's he go. If he go, he get his ass smoked. He got paid.
Who's doing the live streaming aspect of it?
Shit, I found a thing. I only gotta pay $500 for it, and then I can charge everybody $29.
No, chill.
They bigger and better.
I don't want to go with no company.
Chill,
big company,
M to
right?
the K. What you mean 500?
No, I get a stream key. That means I can have a player. This player, the only way to press play on it is you got to put PayPal.
No. That's fine. But who's doing the physical recording of the actual fight? That's different.
I'm gonna do it like a podcast, just like it is in here. The same exact setup. I'm gonna switch camera A, B, what, and have all cameras connected to the same thing, going onto one stream into the OBS, which is going to hit that stream of that I'm paying $599.
So, but you're gonna have an engineer then.
I might have to work with y'all guys over here. It seems like you guys got what it takes and what you got going on.
Yeah, because you guys need
the best
physical cameramen. Because fighting is different. Like you can't use this camera to record action. It's gonna slow down.
60 frames per
But
second.
I'll give you a few numbers of a couple people that I know that are doing live streaming. You guys are big enough. You should connect with Fight TV. They might do it for free, meaning they will come and record your event, bring all the employees, all the crew, but then y'all split in revenue, obviously, because at least they're already known for boxing. So it's like if Fight is promoting your fight and they're showing it, I'm already a boxing fan that's on Fight TV. I see it, I buy. If you do, M to the K Drake.com, I don't know that shit. How do I even find out? I got to see your social media. Oh, you fighting this school? And then I click it. At least Fight is a pre-existing boxing network.
You're going to see this shit all over the media.
How long you in town, Drake?
We the kings. I'm the king.
How long you in town?
How long am I in town?
Yeah. I'm looking out. I'm trying to look out for you, so don't come over here with that shit. How long you in town, my guy?
I don't know.
How long you are? I'm running the show. It's M to the K Promotions with this guy.
Oh, he's in a week. Yeah, we're going to hook you up with some managers. I mean, some boxers and boxing trainers and shit.
You ever heard of Foodie Fit?
Nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is there a contracted weight? I'm glad you brought that up. Is there a contracted weight?
No, because how they did it at first is because it's entertainment. As long as we was both around the same similar weight size and all that is all that matters.
But around what?
200 to 230, 40.
Okay, so it's a heavyweight fight. Yeah. So that's why you're not. You just like fuck it.
Yeah, he ain't getting ripped up. He a street fight. I'm telling you, I can see it.
I can see his coochie. It's the only thing I see.
So before, did he reach out to you?
He won't let you talk.
Did he reach out to you, or did Celebrity Boxing reach out to you?
I think I seen one a post that said, "Who want to take this guy?" Da, da, da. I said, "I'm down," and then they just hit me up from there, and then I was like, "Okay, I'm down," and then they probably brought it up to his attention on his side, and then me and him had a mutual friend named Chubbs.
I turned him down the first
Chubbs is overseas. And goddamn, Chubbs was like, "Yo, you want to fight him?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm down. What's up with it? What's the bag look like?" They said, "Oh, I don't know the bag or anything, but man, we can set it up." All right, so tell them I'm down. Then the Celebrity Boxing people called me back. They're like, "Yeah, what do you want to do? How much you want?" This and I told them every agreement how I wanted to do it and what it was. And then
tell them the real story.
That is the real story.
The real story.
All right, you want me to call Chubbs right now? God damn, I always gotta check your caps.
They hit him up the first time, and then
they ain't hit me up. I ain't even know them like that.
Fight, and I said I ain't fighting this clown. And then I'm looking for other people, but
why'd you
nobody else?
Why'd you immediately reject him, and why did you think he was a clown?
Because I saw the followers and the engagement, and it didn't add up.
So you think his
sort of like your bills in your mama house?
You think his social media is fake?
Chubbs, didn't you call me and tell me do I want to fight this nigga?
Yeah.
Why this nigga capping on this damn TV show? Let me go get with the laughs. He got caught. Every time he get caught, I'm going to call everybody because I don't need to lie. I don't need to lie. I got God watching.
Drake, what's up, man?
No, he called.
Yeah, I literally said these same words.
He called,
I said, you want to fight Drake?
He said he called, but he wasn't talking about nothing.
But I thought about it for a bit.
All right, yeah, we did a group call and everything.
Yeah, but I called. You called me, and then I.
You tried to say I was all up in this.
I thought about it for a while, trying to find the next best opponent.
No, that's cap. And then Fake Greg was like, "Yo, well, I need to fight somebody," and he was like, "Well, Big Keezy does have clout. He wasn't FaZe Clan.
That's me. I'm Big
blah
Keezy.
blah blah. Might as well fight Big Keezy."
Now I don't got clout.
Damn, Drake.
Cap check. Thank you. I'll talk to you. Enjoy overseas, brother.
So where does Scoot come from?
Oh man, I came up with that name because I also take care of my my pops. I'm not necessarily literally his son, but I take care of him. He's like my pops. He's a CEO monster. He's a quadriplegic. He cannot walk. So he's known for riding a Segway. Around to get around. And one time during some time, like maybe 5 years ago, we was in New York and I was on the Segway. I took his Segway and started going around Times Square, and I just accidentally said, "Yeah, scooting around Times Square on the Segway, man. Yeah, scoot. Hey, it's your boy Scoot over." That's how the catchphrase came. I just said it one time in Times Square. It's your boy Scoot, scooting around on the Segway. And then every post since then, I was just like, it's your boy Scoot, it's your boy Scoot. Then it was just like a catchphrase. Then I trademarked that.
So, Drake, talk to me, man, because I'm a dude that deals with analytics and the numbers. Why is it that you think his engagement is fake? I'm looking at the last
Just 'cause
post.
the comments.
Not
Well, I
enough.
gotta delete the haters.
Not enough
How
comments?
many do you need?
Not enough comments. I got around the same comments, and I only have 150,000.
Because you probably got so many people saying F you, this, that.
My shit's all
fake,
real.
fuck. You got to delete it. You're like, I can't have these. I can't have these good looking ones. I feel you. I do the same thing.
90 seconds. So you think just because of the comments? I don't know, man.
The comments and the followers don't add up.
What about the views?
Why are you not verified?
Why am I not verified?
'Cause his coochie
they think that
stinks.
I'm impersonating Drake, so they won't verify me. They're hating.
So you're breaking Instagram guidelines every day, just taking
I should
flicks.
already been
violated, huh?
I should already been verified. Check how many articles I got about me, how many press I got about me. Everybody knows about me. All these mainstream celebrities know about me. You know, so Instagram declined my.
I'm gonna whoop your ass with one of these WBC
He
belts
probably
in
paid
here.
for his check. You know, I ain't about paying for a check. I'm a real one.
You can't pay for a check.
You're gonna verify me, or you're not gonna verify me. You know, I ain't gonna pay you a check.
You ain't never getting it.
So it says you're the CEO of Rapture Records. Tell us a little bit about that. Who else is signed to that record label?
So we have that's my record label, and my manager, he manages that. But we're signing all the clones. So we got like the Cardi B clone, Lil Wayne clone, we got
Wait,
Nicki Minaj clone.
Wait. There's a Cardi B clone?
Yeah.
What about the Lil Durk clone?
What's her name?
We got the Tupac clone. We got all these different clones that we're having underneath us, and we're doing something that's never been done. There's gonna have to be laws created for what we're doing. I got a song featuring Juice WRLD 2 coming out on the deluxe.
So y'all gonna have a summer jam, but it's gonna be like winter jam or peanut butter and jam.
Yo, bro,
it's like the fake Gucci and the real Gucci. Some people can't afford the real Gucci, so they go for the fake Gucci. You know, so this is a $1 billion industry.
Nah, I hear you because we got a fake Canelo. I ain't going front. There's a fake Canelo. Have you seen him?
He was at the weigh-in.
You better find him
last week.
He's a fake Canelo Alvarez, and since you're doing a boxing thing as a content creator,
he should be around this.
That makes sense to have the fake Canelo.
Yeah, I need him to be
I'll
a commentator.
I'm gonna have a bunch of clones walking out with me out of the ring, so it's gonna be
What?
it's gonna be the attack of the clones.
Now you're from Vegas. Tell me you're gonna have some professional fighters walking you out. What you doing?
Yeah, man. I'm finna have goddamn Hasim Rockman come out with me. I'm finna have goddamn Devin Haney maybe come out with me. Maybe I should have the new kid Newman. He's been doing this thing.
Wait. I ain't know you fuck with Dev. You fuck with Dev?
Alhamdulillah, he's one of the best. I'm happy to say I know him and watch him and watch everything he's got going on and him and his camp. I'm watching everything from a distance. Everybody in boxing. I watch everything because I got to learn right now. I'm learning. I'm not here to be the best boxer or best fighter in the world. I just love the sport. I've always loved it since a kid growing up in Vegas, sneaking into all these events at the MGM, sneaking into all these events throughout time. And goddamn, now is my time to shine and do it. I only want 3 fights. I'll fight you because it's going to be easy. I'm going to fight somebody else. Hopefully they be better and more talented.
I'm gonna knock you out
then
first 20
third fight,
seconds.
I deserve like a Jake Paul or a Logan Paul and get the bag and do what we do best and give everybody a show.
Well, I'll tell you this.
You're going to be farting in the first 20 seconds.
I'll tell you this right here. If you take it serious, you can pretty much bank on getting a bigger opportunity. Dr. Mike for iDubbbz, neither one of them are on the level of a Jake or a Logan. But we had them in this studio, and their, goal was to win and get on a Jake card to eventually get a Jake or a Logan. Now,
you gotta
Dr.
catch
Mike,
their eye. You gotta catch their attention. They already working hard. They worked already 1,000 times harder than what I just did. They're working way too hard for me to just. I'm finna just jump in there. I ain't not gonna clout chase. They're gonna be like, hey, we should fight him because he is pretty good. You see what he been doing? He did the last. It'll be a good one. Jake, you gonna win, or Logan, you gonna win. Whoever it is. Paul Bunyan, whatever Paul it is.
Paul Bunyan?
Hey, I'll take all the Pauls. Bring them on.
How old are you?
30.
Okay, and you, Drake?
23.
Oh, you got youth on your side. Holy shit.
Yeah, my mama tried to call me and say, son, he's 23. Mike Tyson was young too. I said, Mom, I know, but Mike Tyson wasn't retarded.
Well, the hands do the talking.
Nah. You an entertainer, bro. You got to continue to entertain. You can't go quiet now.
Nah, but I don't need to talk about it because I'm gonna let the hands do the talking, and I'm not.
You better
I'm
beat
not
your
like him.
meat.
He just talks circles and circles and circles. That's all he's good about. Like
I'm gonna do that in the ring.
Why
too.
you don't got
Circles and
nothing on your
circles around
story
you.
saying
I don't
you
gotta say much.
Yo, you supposed to say I'm live today. Where your pad work? I don't see no pad work on your Insta.
The people know it's an OVO thing. The people already know what's going on.
But can we? Do you have any sort of training footage on your phone we could see?
Yeah, I do.
Let me see it. Plug it in. When you find it, just plug this in. We're gonna screen share that. See, I want to see you doing something. You got something? I want. Let me get some pad work. Give me 2 videos of pad work. Damn,
Pad
OVO team. My man whipped out 3 cell phones. Baby, it's the 6. Yo, so do you fuck with Tory Lanez or what?
Yeah, Tory Lanez is the one posted me on the story. I got Tory's number right now, actually.
You should get Tory to go to the fight.
Groupie.
What?
Tory's my homie. He gonna come pull up with me.
Oh.
Send it to the number you sent it to earlier.
Oh, you gonna share it back there, Bo?
Nah, I'm finna send it to you.
Okay.
I know you can't just say your number on air.
Yeah.
Or you can send it to BoMason_TV.
I mean,
on
I could
IG.
just plug their phone up too. If you just,
if
whatever one, I just click.
Ain't no
and
telling
screen.
what these dudes got on their phone.
All I gotta do is
bro.
just go.
Nah, but I'm not gonna. They gonna put it on whatever video, and we'll just go from there. So have you met Weezy, Izzy Drake? None of the.
Izzy Drake. I get it. So
Izzy
multiple
Drake or
things
Izzy
that can
not?
mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell us what Izzy mean.
He said, "Which one is the fake?" Y'all tripping? He don't look nothing like Drake. He really look like Drake. I see why he did it.
Yeah, I got like 125 things in here, so.
And I ain't gonna front.
This is all just in Mayweather gym. 125 different videos.
Just pick one. I ain't gonna front. School. I've been going through his posts. Like, I think you have more engagement.
Oh, I know I do.
I see the first one has 192 comments, second one 230, and the third one only 40. I mean, that's evident right there. You go to the next row, pretty much 200. So I don't know.
I've been doing my thing since they invented the shit.
He's got triple amount of
and that's my
followers
third Instagram.
Yeah, but you said those followers are fake, and that's why the engagement ain't
That's why the
there.
engagement's not adding up.
But it's more engagement.
You
than
can go
yours.
to InstagramAudit.com and then check my percentage. It's above like almost 2 point something. What's your engagement rate? 2 is the going rate. As long as I'm near 2, God bless me.
Dude got
Thank you,
3
God.
phones on the table.
Which one?
Yeah. And none of these are trap
M
phones.
to
I
the
don't
K.
need to sell nothing. These is called crypto phones. This is called check my hex and my stake phones.
Oh.
This is to make sure I'm staking for 15 years and my money's good for my kid when she turned 15 and 15
What
years
crypto
from
you
now.
rocking with?
Hex. I only work with Hex. Hex is the best of the best. Hex is proven fact. I was scared of crypto. I don't even want to touch crypto. But when I seen Hex and I seen the proven fact and I see people stake their money and their yield going up and they making ladder stakes, it was amazing. And I seen the real proof of concept. They making money. They get the money. They cashing out. They got the money. They restake their principles and they keep their yield and their interest and they spend that.
How long you been with this company, Hex?
This is now like my first couple months with them. I just learned everything about it just now since this fight. They're the ones who believed in me. They're the ones like I reached out to a lot of sponsors. People wasn't ready for it, didn't understand what's going on because this is a weird event with him. So Hex understood it because Hex is more open-minded. The CEO, not the CEO, but the creator, he's a genius. This guy was able to wrap his mind around what I got going and understand what the fuck this is, and he supported me. So I'm gonna put my ears back and listen to what they got going because they listen to my mouth, what I'm talking. So I listen to what they talking, and what they talking about is making me money right now every day. So that's a real crypto, real money, It's real. It's really there, and I'm rocking with them. Every other thing has always been like some shitcoin stuff, like buys people rug pulling. I ain't never seen nothing successful. This I've seen work.
So.
Oh yeah. It's a bag.
Cause we gonna let Drake find it.
You can just look at anything. I got everything. Any video you want to go look at.
Drake can't just show his street fights. You know what I'm saying? He could get sued. He could get arrested. Ain't no telling, bro. Drake got street fights.
I'm all up in the
you.
gym. Watch, we gonna show y'all what we got going.
Just pick one, so I don't,
It's hard to pick one, man, because that's like they doing my rap. He don't know what getting her hand wrapped mean.
Have you ever had your hands professionally wrapped, Drake?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that? You be capping. What's your hands wrap mean? That was at Mayweather Fitness Club. That's not real rapping. That's $29 to go there for the day.
Scoot, give me a video. The public want to see what y'all got. Give me a video.
Man, I'm trying to find my pad, hitting the pad, so that's the best one you need to see.
Yeah, I do want to see some pad work, Drake. I don't know, man. Manager, what's your name? Zeus. You got to make sure he's training. I think he's going through the motions here. This all publicity for him. Yo, you don't want to be on the wrong side of that fight. I'm telling you, you don't want to lose.
You can fight, but boxing is about like the technicalities of it.
Not only that, bro, those 3 minutes are forever. You see, we got a ring here. Y'all was sitting on that side. There's a ring right there. So y'all need to work out while y'all here. I got trainers and everything. Nothing yet. These two guys going through all these.
I got hella footage.
Give me a video.
I'm trying to find my bag.
Both of them look. They both still looking. They want to get the one with the red bottom. What's going on, man?
I'm finna have it. Because I got tons of it. It's just I already found the footage of the pads here, and I got everything else. Because my favorite thing is I tell them record me on the speed bag every time. I don't tell people, hey, record my bags, but I should be telling them record me when I'm hitting them pads. Exactly. You got me. You got me just last night. They came. They 2 nights ago. I'm working out at 3, 4 in the morning. They come into my house and I'm doing pads in my backyard and running fucking up Mount Charleston and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
When is the fight?
October 15th in your gym down here. Probably we're gonna figure it out.
Just let us know.
Hold on, man. I got this shit. Yo, you recorded me with my pads, right? That was just the other night.
Yes,
and I had to reshare it.
My shit's not coming up.
What?
It ain't coming up.
Damn, Drake. What's up?
It's some bad connection.
Look, this late night. This is my backyard. Yeah, I found it too. But this is not the one I want to show. I want to show you what you want to see. I know what you want to see. I'm trying to pull that video up of me in the gym. Yeah, I got it right here. They got it. Oh, you guys can see it, huh? See, that's them coming to. This is late in the middle of the night when I'm doing this training. This is me, goddamn. This is how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming.
Yo, you hear the music?
I'm having goons in the gym with me.
He got the stand alive, yo. Wow.
Let me know when you want to connect my shit.
Yeah, let me see. What you got?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see what he got. We want to see them pad work. See you hit them pads. I must have archived that shit.
Here we go. October 15th. Izzy Drake, M to the K.
Yo, it's turn up season. I'm finna smoke him. Plug up your phone and show them that bullshit. Well, I try to find the good shit.
You see it?
Nah, it ain't coming up. It ain't.
What if I airdrop that shit to you?
Yeah, airdrop it.
Yeah, you airdrop one?
Yep.
Which one's you?
iPhone.
MacBook Pro?
You could do that. You want to airdrop me yours?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is one of my.
So we're just getting
they're
together.
trying to get it low. This is me sparring right here too. This Slug Boy Chris, he goddamn went to Olympics, all that shit.
Send that. Airdrop that.
Stop acting like I've been fighting Olympic fighters. I'm fighting Olympic fighters. I'll show you in Miami. I fought this white boy in Miami.
That shit's old.
He was really a warrior. This kid has smoked me.
But even if it's old, that means that there's experience. That means he's been doing
I've been fighting sparring.
Let's see here.
None of my hood fights count. That was not boxing. That was. What's up? That shit. No.
Okay, so I got Izzy's. It came through.
But this is the bag.
Can you show us your fighting stance, Drake? I just need to see if you orthodox or
hold
southpaw.
up, but this like
just stand up and show me what stance
Yo,
you fighting
my
in. So I
man,
can
This
know.
is some bullshit, right?
Bro, he gonna send me some. This is like edited. Like this like a video shoot. Like, okay, but I'm a watch. All right, so he is getting his hands professionally wrapped. Okay, I see the right hand to the
video looking hard though.
No, the video is done well.
Hold on.
Is that the one in Mayweather gym?
I don't know where
The
is
box,
it.
the fitness club, not the Mayweather club, but the fitness thing.
All right, big right
Mayweather
hand.
boxing
So he
fitness, right?
orthodox.
It's that video with you wearing all that white shit. Cause that shit is not real.
But you training with the jewelry. I don't know. He taking it serious.
No, that's a video shoot. That wasn't training. That's a video shoot.
That's training.
That's training.
That's a video shoot for the training.
He's
I
sweating.
really go train. There's no cameras and
I
shit.
dropped 2 hours there.
He sweating.
Yeah, what was that? $60?
Nah, I rented the whole thing out. to
No, you
myself.
didn't. I saw
There
the
was
trainers
There
workers.
was nobody in there.
Matter of
except
fact,
for
they got in trouble for
Send
you
me
filming in
yours.
there.
Send me
My
yours.
team.
They got in trouble for letting you film in there.
Yo, but you
Yeah, they
only,
did, literally.
He only gave me like 2 shots on a bag. I wanted to look. You gave me more like, face poses than shot. Like you giving
Man,
me
you
the
seen
knee
that
mug.
1 2? You seen the cutthroat
Look, it's
gesture?
right there.
You
Look.
didn't see he got the cutthroat. He gonna smoke me.
Wait, that was a little bit of blood in your mouth?
Yeah, I was
He already bleeding because of gingivitis in his mouth before the fight. This shit crazy. He ain't even fighting nobody in there. He's in the Mayweather
Scoot too
boxing
fast.
thing. He in the Mayweather boxing thing.
Send
Of course
me
they're great. They
something,
can teach you a lot there.
Send me
They
something.
ain't gonna teach
Scoop.
you enough to whoop me though.
Send me something, cause Izzy
Oh, yeah.
did send something at least.
No, that was the same thing like my advertisement video. That's a promo
I
video.
got shit.
I got everything. I'm trying to find my whole thing of just my whole last year of losing 100 pounds. You can see how I do on the bags.
We don't want to see that. We want to see it right now.
I know, that's what we said. What are you talking about?
Let's see what you
Speak
got.
English around here. We ain't got time for that. I'm finna show
You
him
ain't-
me hitting the damn
you ain't
pads.
ready-
You don't
ain't-
hit
you
that
ain't-
shit.
You ain't ready for this.
You don't hit that shit. You see how fat I was? I was
Airdrop,
fat as
airdrop.
hell. Oh, airdrop. Oh, this is like Instagram though.
Oh
Send
shit!
it to
Tag
both.
it to me.
Yeah.
Tag the boxing voice, and I'll
The
share it
boxing
from there.
voice.
Wait, your screen thing. The wire is probably better. That wire hit the TV or hit the screen?
Nah, it wasn't connecting.
Oh shit.
But
Man,
you
I
can
don't
do
know
it.
how
You
to
can
get
do
it.
it from Instagram. Send me the link to the Instagram. I'll show it on here.
But it's a whole wheel. You'd have to go through this thing to find how I'm finding it. So, oh wait, send to the boxes.
Yeah.
The boxing for. It's in this thing though. So this, I got a whole thing like me doing my whole weight loss journey. It show everything. That's me. My mouth busted open from Slug Boy Chris in a spar. My lip was ripped open. I had to go stitch that bit. You ain't never been hit like that,
Damn.
huh?
Yo,
this me look. This me working my abs. I had 6 rolls. Now I'm finna get a 6-pack. That's me jump roping 1,000,000 miles per hour. Niggas can't even walk that fast. Run
Did
that
you
fast.
remove the video? Is it on your archives or something?
Yeah, it's called MK with a boxing glove. It's a whole highlight wheel.
No, I know, but like when I click it,
Drizzy don't look impressed, bro. He
when
just seen it.
when I click it, it say the
suck.
page don't exist.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull it up, but
Shit making me tired.
Let me see one more time.
He said he getting sleepy right now, Ness.
that's because he been drinking Four Loko all night. He has a hangover. He's over here, needs to sleep.
That did
He
come
wiped
out
the
earlier.
boogers out his eyes right here.
I'm fine.
I'm finna smoke him. I'm finna smoke him.
I have
Everybody
no
watch
clue
the fight.
Why this fucker ain't
Your
registering?
manager left too. Oh, there you go. He back.
He was embarrassed in here with him.
Bruh, then you got all the music.
I know. Yeah, probably. Is that me in the bags right there? That's hitting the pads right there.
But it ain't connecting. I don't know. Y'all got something going on with these phones. They blocked out, man.
He got 3 phones, bro. He
Where the cameras at?
on you.
I know this
Right
camera.
here.
I got this camera.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just show them on this whole
Fuck
highlight
it.
wheel.
Fuck it.
All right.
But we gonna have
I
to
got
do
on
it.
5.
We gonna
All
do it like we doing from the hood.
There
We're
we
gonna
go.
show y'all
Now
like
it's
this.
focused.
Look at this, auntie.
Don't move it. It's perfect.
Look at this, auntie.
Okay.
That's
couple
me,
threes,
auntie.
Okay, so
jab.
you a southpaw.
I'm a southpaw and I could switch it up if I wanted, but I feel more comfortable like
Drake,
that.
you
But I'll
gotta
switch
look
it
out
up if they get too comfortable with me being comfortable.
Look out for the
Wait.
right hook, Drake, and look out for the straight left. Just look out.
Ooh,
for
that
them two.
straight left is a sleeper.
Yo, why his service fucking up right now? Come on. Here we go. So what's up with the naked belly dancer?
Yeah. I had a naked belly dancer with me.
I mean, half naked.
Is she a girl? Let me see.
Sounds gay.
I can't see from
Is
here.
she a girl? She
Body
better be
boy.
a girl.
No, because I don't know if he's talking about there's a belly dancer. Or
Why
what are
is
you
it
saying?
stopped on the belly dancer?
Nah, it's all good. We
Oh,
seen what we
that's
need
hard.
to see.
It just
Oh, here's
stopped
the-
on her.
Look at that. So I'm running in the I got Rolls Royces and Maybachs and Bentleys following me while I'm running. While I'm goddamn running in the streets.
All right. Well, Drake, you don't seem impressed by none of this.
Nah, that shit doesn't impress me.
Why not, man?
Because only Drake impresses him.
Nah,
he seems to be taking it more serious than you, though.
he's not though.
All right, I'm hoping this is a good poker
Look at that. I
face,
got
man.
a whole Jardine goddamn thing. You know I rock with the best. That's a whole Jardine story wheel on me. Where your Jardine story wheel at? Your fake owl chain. You ain't got a Jardine story wheel on your thing?
Drake
You-
smoke,
you
man,
don't
you know
smoke
Drake
good.
only smoke cookies.
He ain't smoking.
He smoke cookies, bro.
He
don't
ain't
go to
smoking.
Hardin.
I'ma smoke
So
him.
what's the next stop on the media tour for you guys, and how do our audience get more information as to whether or not this is really going forward?
This is going forward. I'm knocking them out within the first 20 seconds. Make sure you grab your tickets. Link in my bio. You know.
So is there a venue already?
The link in my bio too. It's private right now because this lot. We just pulled this out yesterday. I just sent a motion to the lawsuit yesterday. So we gonna see. We got 3 weeks and we could definitely get it done. We're in Las Vegas. It's gonna be we gonna.
So
get
you
it done.
moving it to Vegas?
Yeah. And I think if the audience, if we gonna sell tickets, is whoever gonna come, it's gonna be very limited, very rare, and it has to be like where these tickets is crazy to be in person, but it's all about the pay-per-view. Get your pay-per-view, so everybody is welcome to watch all over the world. Nobody could be goddamn X'd out. Everybody has the opportunity to go to their friend's house, get the fight. Everybody put $10 together and watch the fight. Watch me whoop his ass. And we got some special shit coming on the undercards. There's gonna be some undercard entertainment, and there's gonna be some music. So I'm finna I'm gonna make sure that all happens, and we're gonna do a better job than any other goddamn people that was trying to book us for this shit. And then we're gonna show you what we can do by ourselves. I don't need nobody. I never needed help or asked anybody for this shit or nothing. I did it by myself, or fucking was just fucking failed. That's it.
So
I dig
there
it.
are a lot of things between here and October 15th that need to be finalized. Have you guys considered possibly pushing the date back?
No, we have two things. We have two things that we want to do. We want to make sure the pay-per-view stream is ready, and there's a ring. It could be in a fucking backyard, the desert. It could be anywhere. A ring, October 15th, and a live camera for people to buy the video. That's all that matters. There's two things we need, and we just need that on October 15th, and that's all that matters. Then we can move on to the next things.
Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want the both of you to give out your social media, and I guess there's a lot to talk about after this episode.
Yeah, you catch me on the Instagram, Izzy Drake, IZZYY Drake. You already know what it is. It's an OVO ting.
I'm M to the K. Just type M2 and I pop up on the first in the world on everything. M2, and that's good enough. You don't got to type all extra nothing. Just M2 and I'm there. Nobody else got a similar name but M2M.
Well, on that note, we'll be back tomorrow. Actually, today at 12 from the Wynn Casino. We will have Bill Haney in studio, so join us at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll be back. We're going to go ahead and take a quick picture with these guys and see you on the next episode.